episode of No Jumper News. It's a big one today. We got Adam 22 in the building.
Hey! And I just want to say that I'm happy to be in here and that I had to really rush after my workout to order a breakfast burrito, take a shower, and get here approximately 10 minutes late, but that seems pretty good. On my right, or my left in any case, the one and only
Poetic Flacco.
PF Chang's, Poetic Flacco.
Yes, sir. Wait, what's PF Chains?
Well, PF, you know.
No, like, what's the chain?
You never heard of PF Chang's? It's a restaurant, Chinese food.
I'm broke, man. So,
It's not even expensive.
What? Hey, I'm broke, my nigga.
It's not even
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah, hey, listen.
It's regular. It's like
regular
Cheesecake
food.
Factory for Chinese food.
How do you know it then? Like, you still eat, like, broke niggas food?
I mean, honestly, I probably haven't eaten PF Chang's in like, I don't know, 5-6 years. It's been a while.
Do you eat like McDonald's? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
When it comes down to
Wendy's.
it, I'm always looking for an excuse to eat McDonald's. I had Burger King the other day because I had to do this long drive, and I was just so excited to stop partway through and get Burger King. But then I'm not gonna lie, it was ass. Like, it's been a long time since I had Burger King. That shit sucks.
Yo, he's still deep in the trenches, bro. Because Burger King is crazy.
Yeah, Burger King. I never heard nobody
Like
say that.
that's
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'll
I
stop at Burger King from time to time, and it's location specific. Cause
Oh yeah.
there's one that I stopped to in Austin that I know is good. Everyone is, mostly
Hey, they
trash.
got like a 40-piece chicken nugget for $2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, fact.
You come up
Yeah.
real fast.
40-piece chicken for $2.
Oh, let's get to that real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
Y'all prices is crazy out here for backwoods and
It
shit.
is crazy, huh? How much are you used to spending on a pack of backwoods?
Like backwoods be $4-5.
Yeah. It used to be like that when in like 2015, I would for sure be able to find woods for $5. Now it's like 10, huh?
Bro, it's crazy. I just got swishers. I got 2 or 3 swishers. It was like $14. I said, y'all, bro.
Man,
I was appalled.
We paid $12 for 2 tenders.
Yeah.
$12.34 to be exact.
Out here. Like the
Yes.
meal with the fries and the drink, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's 2 tenders. In Texas,
Wait, the two...
in Texas you
and
get
fries.
Yeah.
2 tenders.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay. I mean, like, that's not too horrible, though, right?
We got to
Like,
take y'all to
fries-
Manhattan. You want to really get gouged? Or take them to Disneyland.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's big a scam.
Take them to Vegas. You can get $18 bottled water in Vegas for sure.
A word?
Type shit.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
crazy.
never been, though.
It's brutal. They'll charge you whatever they feel like charging you. All right, let's do the introductions for the Pop Austin Media invasion. For those who haven't caught the wave, this is an invasion
Yes, Sirski.
of another podcast that I've slowly become a fan of.
On everything. You feel what I'm saying?
So Chris right here with the orange hat is the first one that I became familiar with because he's had a few viral takes over the past couple of months, past year, whatever. The first one that I think really stood out to a lot of people was his analysis of the 4L, 4PF rivalry.
Yes, sir.
Breaking it down in intense detail, the kind of which detail you really don't get from the average podcaster because everybody is scared of being labeled a snitch or anything like that, and nobody wants to acknowledge that they have any kind of inside information or that they're paying super close attention. But you really hit them over the head with that one.
Snitching the biggest thing. You snitch, you an icon these days. You
Nah,
feel
that's a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Gunna the biggest he ever been. We mess with Gunna now. You feel what I'm saying? He passed little baby. Everybody saying he fell off. Let me tell you something. Snitching is the righteous thing to do. That's why Gunna winning.
You really live by that in your life, though? Or if I would assume if someone snitched on you in terms of some illegal activity, you would hold it against them, right?
I don't do illegal activity.
Really?
Yeah.
When you hang that up?
Never did.
I never ever did illegal activity. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we don't gotta stick to that code.
But I feel like with snitching, it's like there are so many basic ass things that are illegal that everybody does. That even just people having guns on them. Obviously, in Texas, it's a little different.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna tell you where Gunna messed up. Only reason why it's messed up what he did is because it was all fine and dandy when you was making money off those crimes. And then it was wrong when it hit the fan. See, I'm not telling on my main homie. You feel what I'm saying?
not?
But if I'm not because I'm living by a code, if my homie buy me a house off weed money and I get a bad bitch off the wait, can we curse on here?
yeah.
Okay, and you get a bad female off the weed money that your man got you a new house, new car, you feel what I'm saying? All of this, and then it was all cool then, and then you decided to be like, when they came, oh, now it's bad, now it's illegal, now it's but it wasn't cool when he was giving you money, getting you a house, getting you a car, and all of that. Come on,
Like
that's where
Snitches
he
News.
messed up.
That's what Snitches News did.
No, wait, hold up now,
Snitches
brother.
news.
Nah,
That's
listen,
pretty
bro.
good.
Listen, man, that's a
I'm gonna
big
do
homie, man. Listen.
I gotta be real, though.
Listen, he's the greatest blogger ever, bro. Bro, think about it, my nigga.
Bro, he benefited off that, then turned right around and then just sold it. Like that's the
As
same
he
thing he
should.
talking about.
He got a
Listen.
brand deal. He got a brand deal from the state.
Listen, bro. You mean to tell me that this dude was offered $25,000 to rat on some dusty niggas and who was headed to jail anyway?
You
And
can make
just
more
go
money
to-
off
to
the
what?
content that if you
Yeah, come on now, bro.
It's
It
just
don't-
crazy.
Nah,
to me.
if they was headed to jail anyway, they would have never called a blogger in. If they was headed to jail anyways, come on.
I
now.
know they needed that
No,
confirmation.
so actually, right? No, look, right?
King
No,
Yellow.
look. So actually, like, and he got called in because he was a part of the gang and got like booked like for like some gun charges, whatever or not, right? So once he got booked for that, right, like before blogging, he still took it, right? Two is this though, bro. Listen, like right now, and who's the most impactful blogger in Chicago right now?
DJU TV.
Yeah, he would know. He's more
If he
than
counts
two.
as an interviewer.
Yeah, I would
Does it
say,
count
bro,
as a
listen,
blogger?
yeah. Me personally, it's Trench's News. For the
16
last,
shot him.
But what is
Fuck
what
no.
is Trench's News really like bringing to
16
the
shot him.
table outside of like obviously this whole snitching arc has been
Sure.
huge, but in the lead up to that, I mean he's interesting.
No,
he's
listen,
got
though.
some good stories and shit. But what is he really doing?
sure, look, right?
Nothing.
Now look, for the last 2 years, right? Every Chicago story that you see, like these like mini blogs, like taking copy or talk about, it all came from him. Like he was the one that was feeding. I think it was like Chicago scene dude, right? Like,
Okay.
right, feeding him in all the stories now. Then he got smart and said, bro, like, why am I feeding you stories for like,
I could feed it to the cops.
no, like, or start my own channel.
Right.
Right? So, like, yeah, bro, like, he's the most impactful blogger in the last, like, 2 years, bro. Like, this dude is.
All right, so I have a question that I want to dig into a little bit because I just got hit up by a little birdie on my shoulder who wants to ask Chris, why did you blame 1090 Jake when y'all got lined up by Honeycomb Brazy?
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you how 1090 Jake told on himself.
Oh,
All right, so shout out to TTE Naughty. You know, they
shout out
not ready.
TTE Naughty.
they
Come
not
straight
ready
to
for
this channel. We gonna fuck with him
TTE
soon.
On guard.
Yeah, shout out TTE Naughty. TTE Naughty, he tapped in with everybody. He has certain conversations with certain people that if it come out of somebody else's mouth, we know you talk to them. So he commented under one of our videos. He say, dang, y'all tried to sell me out for an interview and got played. Hold on.
For interview.
So we know 1090 Jake, you a rat, your name in paperwork. The same thing you did to Boston Richie, it's the same thing you did. You feel what I'm saying? So you a rat, your name in paperwork. We gonna get you out of here. Your time is coming, my guy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a few people we getting out of here. 1090, I'm not even gonna
Not
say.
saying, man. Who 1090?
No, I
What,
can't
who
say
else?
nothing. It's you know what I'm saying?
Charleston White?
People got this your business. I don't want them connecting me with your business. You feel
Now,
what I'm saying?
fuck that.
I mean, you have opinions on here. It is what it is.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay,
man,
all
bro,
right.
listen,
Let's
man,
go.
buddy,
Let's
buddy,
listen,
so
let's listen, let's
they
go.
all niggas, man.
go.
Okay, hey, this none of these views is the views of
No
Adam
Jumper,
22
yeah.
and no jumper.
They are the
You
views
feel
of
what I'm
Adam.
saying?
This is
They already
Texas
know that
news.
we brought you in as a wild card. This man
Okay.
does not speak for the business. He's got his own opinions.
Okay, bet. It's certain people we got to get out of here.
Let's go.
Vlad TV, you got to go.
Damn.
Oh.
Get 'em
1090
out.
Jake, you got to go.
'em
Christian
out.
Rock,
Vlad my
Blueface, and
nigga, though, man.
Jaden,
We can't do that,
they
man.
got to go. It's a few others I can't. If I miss your name, I apologize. You feel what I'm saying?
China
Look,
Mac. China Mac's getting out of there too.
But
Well, watch out
He
the map.
been out of here.
oh yeah, China Mac.
That's
Oh yeah,
another one.
China Mac. We got a problem with China Mac too.
Well, hold
'cause
on.
He's a
Let's
clown.
get to the- let's
he's
get
a
to what
clown,
he
but
was
my
asking,
bad.
though, yeah.
1090 Jake. So he commented on that video. Y'all tried to sell us out, but we thinking at the same time, it's like, yo, sell you out how? We only had that talk with one person. Okay, so you knew we was going down there. How? So you knew we was going down there. How you know we got played? How you
Yeah.
know it wasn't a misunderstanding?
He dropped a comment on there like real early, and he was like, "Y'all tried to sell me out for an interview, and then y'all got played." Crying emoji. Like, oh, you put that up quick as soon as we posted it.
But what
Why?
does selling him out even mean in
All
this
right,
That's what I'm
context?
trying to
because we
work.
was telling Honeycomb Brazy crew, like, don't do the interview with 1090 Jake. He a rat. Don't do it with him. So okay, so then they was like, well, you know, Naughty, we can't do it without paperwork. Can't do it without paperwork. Then Honeycomb Brazy posted on his story, I want TTE Naughty to run our interview.
Yup.
That's who I'm running mine with before he get his paid interviews. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then the whole situation happened, and 1090 Jake was the first one to comment. How you told on yourself.
He commented like 5 minutes when we dropped the clip.
Exactly.
Like,
So
how
he
you
was-
comment so quick?
Exactly. So he was waiting for the video. So that's what made us think like, hold on.
So how you know about this?
How you know it was a play? How you know it wasn't a misunderstanding?
But okay, so for the people who don't necessarily know, you guys went out to do an interview with Honeycomb Brazy.
We drove 11 hours.
right, and then
Damn, that
in
nasty?
the video, it kind of feels like you guys are like when you're explaining or whatever. It kind of feels like you're gonna say that somebody was about to get robbed or whatever, but instead it seems like it was just like an awkward, weird vibe. They're asking you for cigarettes and shit, but nobody actually got anything taken. But the interview also didn't happen, right?
So
Exactly. So
So basically, my bad. Let me just break that little, like the lead up to it. Then he can break down like what happened. I'm Jet, by the way, co-owner of Pop Awesome Media. Shout out D. He the other co-owner. But
hold on, let me say something too. D is a black man.
yeah,
Let's just get that out the way.
they be
right
like
now.
a white man owns this.
They love to it. D is a black man, so chill out with that.
And
Y'all
just
love
black too?
him.
Or just
I'm just yeah.
He got black
Yeah.
brothers and sisters though.
okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm the only full white one, but they mix. But anyway, so we so he said that Honeycomb put the post up, blah blah blah. Then there's a dude, RN4L
RN4L Smoke.
He was like, "Yo, come down on like Friday." We were like, "Yo, that's a quick turnaround." It was Wednesday. I was like, "What's pushing it is Saturday, but we can go down there." He was like, "Honeycomb want to do the interview."
Okay.
Bet.
Friday. Yeah.
So we were like, okay, everybody get in. We we roll down there. We pull up, we wait. We get there a little late anyway. We waiting. We supposed to do the interview downstairs. It was like a nice little setup.
Yeah.
We had everything set up. They were like, no, we need to go upstairs.
Yeah.
Naughty was waiting outside. I guess Naughty was like, the vibe's off. Something feel weird. So his antennas was off.
Of course.
And I was like, okay, yeah, let's whatever.
And we gotta remind y'all, Naughty is a gangster, bruh. Naughty is a real street cat.
Yeah.
He not a
He ain't a podcaster.
You feel what I'm saying?
We're gonna make a
if
shirt like
if his
that.
street antennas go off, you need to listen to him. He did
niggas
like
cool.
11 years in the penitentiary. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If he feel like, then we dealing with Honey. And another thing y'all gotta take into context: Honeycomb Brazy just went live a few days before that.
And took a dude
Took a
cameraman.
new camera. Robbed a different cameraman.
And he
we
had a
telling
Bible
him-
in that mug. He's
Yes,
like-
we can. This is not telling. He went live and said, "I took his camera." He did that himself. Now he back in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So boom. That's why our antennas is already going off.
Okay.
But we
Naughty
got
had a right to have his antennas off.
You
But
feel
yeah,
what I'm
go ahead.
saying?
I mean,
So
facts.
when we get there, first of all, they invited us up to the room where it's no room to do an interview at. So it's weird. Then at that, they not embracing us how they embraced us online. Or at least Naughty. They not embracing him how they embraced him online.
And you were painting the picture in the other video I heard talking about it, where you're saying that like they're coming up to you right away and just asking for cigarettes and shit, and it was just a weird vibe because it's like, you know, this is supposed to be a rich, famous rapper. Like, why
Exactly.
is his homies, why is his crew doing some relatively bum-ish shit? Like, I feel like a bum even asking Sharp for a cigarette, and we are friends. So it's like,
Exactly.
if you're just doing that to random people, it does create like a strange vibe.
And they was
not
waiting
only
outside
that-
already. Like there was some dudes at the top. My bad. They was waiting when we pulled up. They was sitting there, just like three cats, just like.
And then not
the
only
hoodies
that,
on.
they was asking us for it the day before. Like, y'all got cigarettes? So in 11 hours, y'all ain't get them cigarettes already? It's like,
hold
y'all
on,
ain't
wait.
get them cigarettes already?
Wait, hold up. Dave was asking y'all while y'all was on y'all way if y'all got cigarettes.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, a cigarette is worth like 50
$1.
cents.
Yeah.
Not even $1, because a pack of cigarettes, 20 cigarettes is like $10, right? So it's like 50 cents, $8.
Naughty ripped up the cigarette on live. That was funny. He said, "Fuck these cigarettes."
So yeah, so
What kind
wait,
of grimy, dusty
wait,
niggas like what y'all dealing with, bro? Like,
Yeah.
these niggas
I mean, but
stink
that's
of
what was
Honeycomb
your
Brazy.
old-
That's who he rolls around with, apparently.
Yeah, what was your old term?
Negro mites.
Negro. No, it was another one. It was another one.
What?
Oh, what was it? Negro Mike? What? It was another one.
Nigga
That's wild, bro.
What? Like, what you want?
I can't remember what it
Yeah.
was, but anyways, what just rubbed us the wrong way was the last part when he was like, "Nah, y'all can leave that. Y'all, you can leave that." And we was looking at him like,
And granted,
What?
it was a light for our you know what I'm saying? It was a light, but still, y'all can leave that like
What?
like he was telling us, "Nah, leave that. That's mine. Leave that." But we took
Oh.
it and left. But why would we leave it? Why would you even play with your guests like that? Leave it so then y'all can lock the door and we can't get it back.
Honeycomb told y'all to leave?
No, the rapper told us leave the camera, leave the equipment.
And
But the thing is, you just stole somebody's equipment. So why would we leave our equipment around you? You feel what I'm saying? So either way it go, it could have.
Honeycomb Brazy is the rapper.
Yeah.
And he's the one that told y'all to leave that shit there.
You really don't know about Honeycomb Brazy?
No. Because I asked him, right, and he said the rapper. So I thought that he was trying to like leave out his name. Yeah.
Nah. We don't leave out no names.
That's why we be in hot water a lot. They be like, "Oh, y'all too messy." Like, man, shut up.
Yeah.
If y'all did this, y'all be doing the same shit. If y'all,
But
So
yeah,
Chris
the
Jackson
vibe,
got him locked up.
We basically talking all of that up to a misunderstanding. We not saying they really tried something with us.
It just
not
felt
no
off.
more. It just felt off because when we got there, we trying to get straight to the business, and they kind of moving slow. People, it's too many people around. They got people behind us blocking the door.
I want to ask Adam a question though, just from like because you're like the same. Because in a sense, we kind of got the same thing, like perspective. If you were to go up to Honeycomb Brazy and like, "Hey, I'm Adam," and then he just kind of slowly and just barely shakes your hand. Then when D reached out, he didn't barely even want to shake his hand, like he was out of handshakes. And then he's like, "Man, I'm feeling off, man." What would you feel?
He said, why y'all got the cameras?
I would be having a panic attack inside of my head. Like, God damn it, why did I drive 11 hours for these weird-ass rappers who are always going to be in a different mood every 5 minutes and shit?
I see
I've
why you
definitely
don't
been in that
travel.
kind of position for sure, but not like that's a big part of why I don't like to fucking go to rappers to do content because A, your costs are going to be way higher. I'm sure you guys spend a shitload of money to fucking get all these people out there and everything, food, gas, hotels, security, whatever. And then meanwhile, like, even though people suck at coming here sometimes and we'll have to reschedule the interview 3 times to make it happen, at the same time, if they are coming here, they realize they're coming to your environment and most of the time they're going to act somewhat professional. But like listening to you guys, because like right before that well, actually afterwards, Rainwater was telling me, "Oh, you should fucking fly out and get a Honeycomb Brazy interview." And I immediately was like, I just watched you guys have this terrible experience that's like my fucking worst nightmare when it comes to, and it would have been way more of a journey for me too. So I don't know.
He canceled on us too, though, right? So remember, I got a dude and who knew him. He was in jail, right?
Okay.
And we had lined up like the jail interview. Me, Honeycomb, and Seti Nash, right?
Oh, okay.
So
That's a crazy
right.
lineup.
So we got here, the Zoom link and everything, right? And he actually called and like picked up the phone, right? So there was like a jailhouse phone, right? They had. So we about to start down, and he said, "Yo, like the guards is coming."
Right.
And we like, damn, bro, like money has been exchanged, right. Hey, right. So like, I guess like I don't know, like, and if that was on purpose, if he finessed on purpose, or if guards really came and took the phone from
So
him.
what's your read on him? You think that he's like a shady, scamming ass dude, or you think?
I think that about everybody. So that's my first thought. Even coming here, I'm like, what is Adam up to? Because I know a lot of people who come up here that I done talk shit about.
But
I done said something about.
But here's
so that's
my thing is
first
what I
thought.
told him though. I was like, Adam got a lot to lose. Like
Yeah.
I hate to
Exactly.
say
That's
that
why I
about
wasn't
Honeycomb,
tripping.
but he got way more to lose than Honeycomb Brazy. Let's just be real.
Yeah,
Like,
so
he got a
that's
whole
why-
fam. You
That's
got a
why
whole
when people act
family.
like I'm gonna set him up or rip him off or whatever, it's like you realize that if I don't pay you, then that is gonna follow me for the rest of my fucking career because I pay a lot of people every single month, you know. So
already know.
I can't afford to fuck around with paying somebody unless I got a really really good reason. So even like Mama Duck getting on our ass because I guess the team didn't want to give her the full amount for her hotel because she stayed in an expensive ass hotel, but people are still gonna try to turn that into me scamming her or whatever. So even the shit that's not scamming is still gonna get portrayed as scamming. But all right, is Honeycomb Brazy that hot in the South right now? Because when I was just talking to Rainwater, he started to make me feel like, oh, this dude is way more popping than I'm
he's
giving him
popping
credit
right
for.
now.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Ever since he got
When-
out, his shit's crazy.
When we put the perspective, when we put real perspective, he's hot. But I guarantee you, none of them chains is his. Somebody bought them chains for him. Somebody he can't leave his city. You can get 1 million views on YouTube. That's like what, $3,500, $4,000. That's not going to him. That's going to his label.
Yeah, I
he
think
can't
that's
go.
going
And,
up.
he can't go and do no shows. So think about that. Is you really hot? You not getting no money off of all your content you
Is
put
that going?
out.
Who's that going to?
How did broke
Tay
though? Or
Prince?
two
That's
different
going
things,
to
right?
montage.
Yeah, that's going to montage.
So it's like, is you really hot? You ain't got no hit records. We hotter than you. So
Nah, hell nah. Come on,
Come on,
Chris.
bro.
Hell nah.
Come on, bro.
Hell nah, Chris.
Come on, bro.
Wait, bro. Listen, bro.
We doing
you
more than
hotter than a
him.
nigga and who was trending at the same time for like 2 music videos in the same day? Come on,
Nah,
bro.
he was kind of going
Hell
crazy.
nah, bro.
we definitely giving them that. At
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
time, you
yeah.
gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta think mentally though. Mentally,
okay.
we more hotter than him. We getting 100% of our assets. Everything that we doing.
Nah, yeah. For
That
sure.
Not
man don't
rich.
get that man
Yeah.
not getting nothing off of his music, nothing off YouTube. He can't do no shows. His chain's probably fake. He mom ties in the bottom of the chain. It's probably all type of stuff going on. So it's like the fact that we get there, you know what I'm saying? The worker, it looked like they done invited us to an abandoned hotel. We seen
Yeah.
like 3 customers. You know how usually you go to a hotel, it's people outside, it's a secretary. It ain't none of that.
No.
It's
Trap
empty.
ain't jumping.
It's empty.
And then we see
Yeah.
tar
And then
ball
it's
up.
plastic on the
Yeah.
floor. Why is it plastic on the floor?
It just look- the
look
vibes
it's
are
under,
just weird,
It's
bro.
still under construction.
Good.
Like that's probably where the junkies go to get they rocks off or whatever. We
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. I talk to the employees. The employees don't say nothing to me
Yeah.
because I'm trying to see like, wow, why is it so quiet? And then employees came out of nowhere. They just came out of I don't know where they came from. They came out. I spoke to them. I said, what's up? How y'all doing? They just looked at me, walked off, and ain't say nothing back. So I'm like, something going on. We like, we got the setup right here. We can do the interview right here. He like, nah, y'all come up to the room. Come up to the room. Naughty finna get in it. Naughty finna get in the elevator because Naughty supposed to be conducting the interview. Me and Naughty was gonna conduct it. Okay. And then he like, nah, come by yourself. Naughty and his security scoot up in the room.
And Naughty ain't going for nothing. He said, "Oh hell no, fuck that. You got me fucked up. My people coming. Hey."
Yeah, so we all up in the room. We not coming into no situation. The reason why we came like this is because we know you a professional. This a professional environment. You never know with a rapper.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why we came the way we came. Where they were saying stuff. Because I was telling Naughty, nah, I don't trust them. It was backdoor. Naughty. Only reason why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt is because Naughty giving them the benefit of the doubt.
No, yeah.
That's the only reason why. But if it was up to me, why we didn't leave with that interview? Don't say you didn't know we didn't. We was coming and they say
They rushed us to get there. That's the thing. We were like, let's wait. I'll give you 2-3 weeks. I know you got a lot going on. I know Brazy got a lot going on because I'm not trying to rush into this. You know what I'm saying? But no, come on. Well, you rushed me, so hey, we gonna get some content out of this shit. I'm gonna record. Now it probably was wild. I started recording right when the door opened, but you never know what you gonna get. So I was gonna record for like 10 seconds and be like, okay, we was here. I don't want nobody to say we cap.
Don't say you nervous. You see a white man and you see another black man. You see 2 men conducting business. It's not like we all came in here savages with straps out.
Do you feel like if you didn't have security with you that something different might have happened?
We didn't need security.
But it's
Okay,
better to
okay.
have just so
That's all I'm gonna say. We didn't need security.
What,
We had one professional security in that bit. That's all I'm gonna say. We
Allegedly.
ain't need security though.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
Who the shooter, man? You or Naughty, man?
nah, nobody.
No, yeah, we're nice
We
guys.
just protect ourselves. You feel
Yeah.
me?
To
To
That's
be
it.
fair, though, right? To be fair,
Texas.
though, right?
Everybody got a gun.
right. If you play, you lay.
To be fair, though, right, bro? Like,
That's what they say. I'm
Right,
not,
like- a white man with a camera is much more scary than a nigga with a gun.
You think so?
For sure.
I'm
Come
not a
on,
gangster,
bruh.
guys. I don't
Man,
do nothing.
listen up, bro. If I open up the door and I see a white man with a camera like this, come on, bro. Like,
I'm putting on a show. I'm going straight coon. Like I'm ready to put on a show. Like what are you talking about?
Here's
bro?
my thing. I know if they came
He's a
down
rapper.
and
He should
somebody
be
with
happy.
Naughty would be straight up ready to go. He'd be ready to, you know what I'm saying, do his thing.
If I went to the door and it was a white guy with a camera, I would be a little weirded out, a little bothered. I'd probably assume it was some kind of weird paparazzi thing or some shit. But if I walk to the door and it's a man with a gun, black or white, well, a gun really changes everything, right?
yes.
I would be pretty
So
worried.
it get to you told us. It's a difference if you walk to the door and it's a guy with a camera to be weird at, but you told us you wanted to interview.
Yeah.
You need a camera for an interview.
true, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like
We didn't come here for a conversation.
to
His
me.
phone, though, or the actual camera was at his face?
To me, no, it was like we didn't have phones out. No phone.
had-
It was a professional
okay.
camera. You
And
feel
I
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
holding like this. I had it on the tripod, so I was sneak recording.
Exactly. So you couldn't
gotcha.
even know.
Yeah, it
It's just
wasn't
like
even-
it'll just be like that camera right there.
Yeah.
If you just picked that up and walked in with it,
Okay,
it was
okay.
just like that, just recording.
So I wasn't like a full on popper. It was like I was holding it. So to give context, I had it like this. So I was just kind of like, well, F it, sneak.
He ain't even know we got that clip.
Yeah,
How much y'all pay him?
he did.
Oh, so hold
They
on,
said-
hold on,
they
hold
said
on.
for the love.
Hold on.
For the
We
love,
offered.
Man,
They-
you should have known, bro. You're about to get robbed, my nigga. For
We
the love.
offered.
So that's why we pop out. We gonna pop out though. We not scary.
Of course.
We gonna pop out.
Like I said, I'm not gangster. I'm the businessman.
what I'm
They're not
saying?
scary. I'm
That's,
the one.
that's it.
For the
We
love.
gonna pop out. You say, oh, it's for the love. You mess with us? Okay, bet. We gonna come out there in your city.
Shit.
Yeah, we out here
Yeah.
stomping, stepping. We gonna come. So
Big
we
stepping.
come, but we gonna match your energy. Don't think we coming out here on some flunky. Like,
course.
some
But was the
flunky BS
overall
stuff.
vibe of when you guys left? Was it the vibe like, oh, this is definitely not happening, this is over, or was it like,
That
oh,
was the-
he's
that was
just
the
not
vibe.
in the mood right now, so maybe this shit'll happen. at some
Definitely
point?
not.
Oh,
Overall
okay.
vibe when we left was back though. Simple.
Yeah.
Like you felt like if you had stayed longer, or if things were a little different, that you might have got your shit took.
You just never
Exactly.
know. We just had weird vibes. Like we just need to get out of
You see,
Alabama.
the
then the
reason-
laws pulled up on us before.
Really?
Like we was at the hotel, then we was chilling. Laws pulled up. They ended up dipping out. You know, they wasn't on no crazy, but still, like I was like, dang. So
Naughty
people
just
called-
give it. Naughty just this way. I got to get Naughty up here. Naughty, Naughty got us out of a lot of situations.
He has.
Naughty really got us out that situation. Like it probably could have went worse. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like with the police, Naughty got us out that situation. That could have went left, and it was definitely
got us out the
It
honeycomb
definitely should have
situation
went
for sure.
way worse than
Oh,
it
yeah,
went. We got the
'cause-
police out of there.
Because
But
there's some
what
we
happened
can't
to-
talk about that.
The cops. Like, what happened with the police?
Pretty much, how can I break this down? They just popped out on us. It's a group of black men at a white establishment sitting just in you know what I'm saying, on the slave plantations. If they see a group of black men around or black people sitting around talking, hey, break that up.
Man,
You
hell
feel what
nah,
I'm saying?
Chris.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
yeah, it's definitely that. It's
Hell
in
nah.
Alabama.
That was wildin', bro.
Mississippi, Alabama. No, we was just standing
Man,
down.
come on.
We was
Wait,
just
wait.
sitting talking,
Chris,
bro. We was
Chris,
just
so
sitting
wait,
talking.
wait.
We wasn't being loud. None of that.
Wait, so it was a bunch of niggas just sitting in peace, talking like
Yes.
like professional gentlemen.
Nah,
Yeah.
we was a little
sipping
loud. We was
tea,
a little loud.
And cops pull up like,
Bro,
what y'all
we
doing here
was,
sipping
no,
tea and
we
talking?
was not a little loud.
Yeah,
We
man,
was
come
not
on,
a
man. Hell
little
nah,
loud.
man. Come on, Chris.
We was
it
not a
wasn't
little
nothing
loud. We was
crazy loud,
chilling.
but it was just more like it wasn't like we're hey.
It was
I
wildin'.
mean, we're not wild.
No,
we weren't
wasn't
wilding.
wilding. We wasn't wilding. We
wasn't
just
wilding.
chilling. We was just chilling. Chilling, smoking Black and Miles and all of that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well, okay, wait though. Okay.
That's a threat. Black
That's
and mild
another element
smokers.
now, though, right? So, listen,
It is a
smoking
threat.
Black and Miles, talking loudly.
That's an aggressive
We
smell.
not
Being
we
hooligans?
not talking loud. We
Okay.
not talking loud.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you that. Like,
Okay.
we wasn't talking loud. We was just chilling. They pull up. First they
And
pulled
we
up
was
down
ducked
the
off
street.
too to the side.
We was by a trash can. We was in smoking
yeah,
area.
made sure that we was off to the side.
Wait, come
it's,
on, wait,
it's smoking area.
Wait, hold up now. So it's about 5 niggas by the trash can smoking and hulling up. Man, come on, bro. Listen.
So
listen.
boom.
Alabama,
I'll
though,
pull
that's
y'all over, bro. Right, come on now, bro.
Look, but okay, so they pull up, they just get to talking to us. Naughty step in, break it up. We get up out of there. But the situation with Honeycomb, it looked like he was gonna go with his move, but Naughty, once he get to popping it, I'm seeing Honeycomb. He really sizing Naughty like when I see him like this, like what you trying to do. We all just get to, okay, look like this finna go left, what he trying to do. But Naughty got certain, people don't know how we coming. They think Naughty just a podcaster. So that's really how it get. It's like, nah, Naughty got bodies. It's documented. We not coming like flunkies.
Oh, where's the YouTube documentary at? I need to know more about that.
We got
He did the paperwork on himself, and we did a live. He pulled out his own paperwork. We went down there, picked up his paperwork, and did one on himself. But go ahead, my fault.
So when we in there,
New body alert.
we got security with us, but we don't need security. And that's probably how it, you know what I'm saying? He thought it was just gonna be some, oh yeah, give us all of that and go. Nah. We left with all our cameras. We still doing lives. We still.
Was there
you know
any
what I'm saying?
communication with his team or him afterwards?
yeah,
Here's my thing though. If it was really let's get it done, why wasn't it done? It's no excuse.
facts.
It's just no excuse. You knew you asked us to come. We didn't say, yo, can we get the interview? No. You said you wanted us to run it. So when we come out there to run it, and then we get there, you acting funny, like you don't know what's going on, why y'all got cameras. Okay, so first is why y'all got cameras, then it's y'all can leave that. Oh, okay. You feel what I'm saying? So we just wasn't going for it. We wasn't going for it. It's as simple as that. So, man, shout out to them. I don't trust them. I don't like rappers. I don't trust none of them. I don't want to be around them.
Hey, bruh, I love Chris, man.
But so I had a comment about it where I basically said, well, Rainwater kind of suggested it, that they wouldn't do that to you because you white. And I said, yeah, that's what I was thinking, which it was literally what went through my head, because when I was watching this situation, when y'all were talking about it, I thought to myself, damn, like that could have been me. And then I was thinking, realistically, he probably wouldn't pull that shit with somebody as well known, and not even the white thing, but just like somebody who's real established in the industry. Even a rapper who's real on his street shit might be thinking, that could come back to bite me. You know, if you, the same reason why you ever heard about somebody robbing Complex or MTV? I never really heard of it.
No.
If he did it, he not gonna do it because you. Like, it don't got nothing to do with you white. It's about your prominence in the industry. He not gonna do that to Sean Cotton.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He not gonna do that to academics.
Because Sean Cotton can make an Instagram post, a tweet, do an interview, talk about that shit, and he could have the whole world who pays attention to this shit thinking of Honeycomb Brazy as a scammer and a robber and somebody who you shouldn't trust. He could immediately, like, even taking myself out of it, Sean Cotton could get that narrative off to 100% of the people who pay attention to this shit.
Exactly.
Instantly.
He will rob like Sean Cotton before he robs him, because I feel like street niggas are terrified of white people.
No, he wouldn't do that to Sean Cotton. See,
I don't know,
the
man.
thing with us is he probably changed his mind because he didn't ask for money. They offered him money. We said, how much? What you need? He said, it's not about that. I don't want the money.
It's about the love.
You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't about the love. It was about the back door.
Facts, man.
So okay, what do you guys know about the situation where Finesse 2 Times' brother pulled up on this dude's on Honeycomb Brazy's mom at the gas station and was just basically, you know, showing her love, but like fake throwing shade at Brazy? Like, what's your thought process on that situation? And then we have another update with Finesse 2 Times celebrating the arrest.
Anybody who listened to Honeycomb Brazy know back in his old music, all he used to talk about is stepping and stomping on grandmas and grandmothers. That's all he used to talk about. He used to say it so many times in so many songs. I don't know what it is about Honeycomb, but every time somebody beef with him, they go at his people. They go at his family. Because
his grandparents got killed in the house fire, right, by the home invader.
They got shot up.
What would make somebody do that to you?
Crazy.
What would make somebody go that deep and try to hit you where it hurt that far?
And that's what I feel like a lot of people who weren't necessarily paying attention to whatever kind of drama Honeycomb Brazy had, when they heard about the grandparents dying in the house fire, they were like, okay, let's pay attention to this, because this seems like some really fucked up shit.
So what would make me want to hit you where it hurt and go at your family? Because you did something to somebody that was supposed to be considered your family. Whether it was a best friend, whether it was a situation like that. You see, we came out there on the love, and it looked like you was trying to backdoor us. So how we know you didn't backdoor a friend? Yeah. And now they like, oh no, that's the worst of the worst it get. We got to hit your people. And it's a situation where his best friend got murdered. And he said it was because of girl. We ain't going out about no girl. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, I think it was a backdoor. I think he backdoored your friend. I was looking at something else that a friend was talking about, like, man, he tried to get down on me for some female or something like that.
You saw that Future's TV one where, like, I think that's what you're talking about. He said, I guess that the result of that happened from one of his homies killing one of his homies. That's what Future's TV said on his.
He said this out his mouth. So we know your story of, that was just your friend, and that was the situation that led to his parents getting murdered. I mean, his grandparents. So it's like, yeah, your story is your best friend tried you on some, but how we know you didn't backdoor him? Like, it seemed like you tried to backdoor us. But we chalking it up to a misunderstanding.
Yeah, that's what we doing.
That's what we chalking it up to, because at the end of the day, we don't know, and we not just gonna throw that on them like that. But
We got our content out of it, and at the time what we were feeling, and then things. Go ahead.
No, here, how do you even trust a nigga like who shot his own cousin?
it wasn't his cousin; it was his best friend.
No, remember
Jay-Z did that in the day too, so
the
a lot
song,
of people
though, right?
trust him.
He said, "I told my grandmama," and
He stabbed his cousin.
Yeah.
That he got down. What else he had got into? He was at his best friend girlfriend house.
Yeah.
Why was you at your best friend girlfriend house?
Dropping off dick. I mean, hey man, hey, listen, but down south country niggas, man. Grimy.
But you said, what do we know about Honeycomb No Love pulling up on his mother? That right there is just shows.
That's sucker shit to me.
It just shows like, yo, I'm a reporter at the end of the day. Everybody seeing that, what he's showing is, yo, you still out here doing all of that and you don't got your people put up.
That's
the
shit
same
crazy.
thing that happened to
Yeah, that makes him look a little wishy-washy because it's like, all right, how is your mom in this kind of position? But then also, it's like, if dude died tomorrow after running up on his mom, everybody in the whole world would basically be like, yeah, he was asking for it, right? Like, that is the ultimate declaration of war when you think about the connection that a child has with their parents. I mean, I'm sure we're all sitting here right now thinking about if somebody did anything half as disrespectful as that to your mom, that you'd be about ready to jump out the window, right?
How was that so bad though, right? Because
supposedly too, didn't he have the blicky showing? I heard he had the blicky showing. That's what Naughty said. They said No Love had the blicky showing too.
What we dealing with is two people who don't have anything to lose. That's what we dealing with. Honeycomb Brazy is a crash dummy. No Love. He's sleeping on the floor, getting $800 from his brother. He has nothing.
Per week, though.
He asked Naughty for a $20K for interview. I mean, he's smoking something. What $20K for No Love?
Nah, that's crazy. 20,000 for No Love.
Dude sleeping on floors asking for 20,000 for an interview.
But that's the funny thing about this new getting paid for interviews thing is that I frequently will have people ask me for 10 or 20,000 that are not worth $500 for an interview. But they heard somebody tell them that somebody got paid this amount, so now they're trying to figure it out. They're like, maybe I can get that much.
Especially if they're ops.
That's what I did.
I bet you get a bidding war with
That's
ops.
what I did, but I didn't care. I just wanted to see if you was green like that. If you was just gonna be like, yo, okay, here go your $6K.
Right.
I just gonna be like, yeah, I want that. I just wanted to see if I could play you. If you gonna let me, I'm gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would ask for it. But I'm gonna do it. I knew I was gonna do it regardless, though. You know what I'm saying? So I had to see. But other than that,
how much did you get though?
I got the hotel and the flight.
I mean, that's standard though, right?
Bro,
Even that though, it's like you gotta be like
exactly.
I forgot I was just sub-dissing you right there when I said that.
Wait, said what?
You gotta be
No, he really was.
When I was talking about people asking for money, I wasn't thinking about the fact that could apply to you as well.
No, but he already knew what he like I said, that's what it was.
No, I don't hold it against anybody. You gotta go for what you can.
Like,
but
shoot the shot, like, you know what I'm saying?
To be fair though, right? Like, listen, like this is for a guest that we actually won here.
Right.
Like you other niggas, but like, listen, we're not paying for your flights.
Can you, Michael? Can you
Your
open all
hotel,
these
not
in
happening.
the
You feel
news
me?
group chat? I need all those tabs open.
But back to homie now.
Oh, for
real? Honeycomb. I have a thought. I don't think none of the jewelry he bought. I think they gave that to him. This whole thing he got with Finesse them is probably fake.
Because they're both on montage.
They both on montage. If you saying some stuff like, yo, you gotta kill me, you gotta shoot me in my face. You saying all of that, that mean you have nothing to lose. You not gonna say that and you up. So if we come and you trying to take cameras, you taking people cameras, you talking about you need a cameraman and you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's looking like you is not really real because you wouldn't even play like that. You're gonna keep it professional, especially when you see we got professional people with us. Good. Why you so uncomfortable? You should, when you see us and then you see businessmen right beside us, you should be like, oh, okay, yeah, they coming on business. They not finna try nothing. Don't say, oh, we thought y'all was trying to do something to us. No, none of that. I understand you paranoid, but we got two men who obviously not on that. So
So how you feel about Finesse celebrating Brazy's arrest?
he's a hoe. He's a hoe. He had nothing to say when Honeycomb was out. Then when he get locked behind bars, he pray to God. This the same thing they did with Mo 3. This same thing. They were so happy when Mo 3 would go to jail. So happy when every time Mo 3 put up. Now they got so much to say. Now they dropping diss songs, but when he was alive, they weren't doing none of that. You feel what I'm saying? That's the same with Honeycomb. What we not gonna take from Honeycomb is he really like that. We not gonna take it from him. You feel me? But he like a shiesty like that. You feel what I'm saying? He a shiesty. He the type to do it. He the type who gonna do it to you and be like, I don't care who it is. You just gotta do that to me. I don't care.
You going that DC Young Fly now.
So but with Finesse, it's on some, yo, you already just proved, first off, you got a BBL. You feel me? You just proved you a hoe. Everything you doing a hoe. You should have said all of that, what you had to say when he was out of prison.
Okay, but the BBL thing, like he got liposuction, right? He didn't get it put in his ass.
It's BBL.
It's the same thing as fucking Bandman Kevo.
No, because look at it like this.
It is the Bandman
How do
he
women
got a
attract
BBL too.
Kevo.
How do women attract men? Women attract men with ass and titties. So they get a BBL. How do men sort of attract a woman? Abs, chest. You know what I'm saying?
Sad but true.
You feel what I'm saying? And you in shape. So that's the male version BBL. That's what you get in a BBL, bro.
Right?
Okay,
Like,
but
yeah.
a BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift.
It's the male version. Okay, because men
is
like
cultural
it's
BBL.
the new stamp though for anything lipo, anything that's the new. It's
Exactly.
just BBL now. It's like
But it's
now
not going
coined.
away. It's not going away. So Adam, if you think you're getting a BBL, bro, don't do it, bro.
I would not get a
Don't do it.
BBL because I have no reason to want a fat ass. But I can understand why somebody would want to get some of the fat taken out of their stomach. Everybody from Drake to whoever, like all kinds of people are getting the fat
Yeah,
removed from their
Moneybag Yo
stomach.
Drake
shit
got the
look like,
BBL too.
bro, it's the best one.
Go
And some
to the
people go a
gym.
little. Bandman Kevo, he went real crazy with
Yeah.
it. He got the waist super fucking small,
yeah,
so
his
then
was
his
wild.
arms looks fucking gigantic. He looks like a superhero.
Look.
He actually had a lift of some sort though. I think.
Wait though, but though, Finesse said that if one of you niggas could say BBL in person, I'm smacking the fuck out of you.
He not smacking nobody.
Yeah, he's smacking. His name is Finesse.
Both of
times.
them flunkies for real. You didn't say nothing about Honeycomb when he was behind bars, so why you saying something now when he behind bar? And then No Love, this how you know No Love just internet clown. Because there's certain stuff people say that, okay, I know you ain't never been through that before to even understand why somebody would act a certain way.
Like what?
Okay, so he got online and said,
Yeah,
first
see, that's
off,
wild.
why is you telling a straight gangster? It's documented. It's documented this man got bodies. It's documented this man taking charge. He really like that. Why you really think you can tell that man, yo, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna slap you? Bro, you not slapping a gangster, bro. They already paranoid. If you think you getting anywhere close around them with all they homies around them that know what they on and you gonna slap them, you crazy if you think that's gonna happen. So the fact that somebody can walk up to you and slap you like that because you not like that. And if he said something else like, oh, you paranoid, you on the lies looking around, you scared that somebody gonna get you, they shooting your house up. Yeah, Honeycomb Brazy house got shut up. It's 22 bullet holes in his mama house. It get like that. So that mean, okay, so you talk about, oh, why he getting in the middle? He hopping in the car. When he get out of jail, he getting in the middle. Okay, that's because he got real smoke. So if he not supposed to sit on the outside and he the bag, sit in the front seat and he the bag, he supposed to be surrounded by people so he don't get hit if they get to dumping out the vehicle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So it's like he don't understand stuff like that. He don't understand having to be paranoid, can't sleep at night. He don't understand that. So when you hear people talking and you trying to have a big D contest, you like, I'm gonna slap you. You a bit. Okay, you really think you gonna walk up to a gangster and slap him? Nah, people can walk up to you and slap you because ain't nobody gonna die and kill behind you because you a hoe. Ain't nobody respecting you like that. So that's how you could just see, like, man, Finesse.
Who's the holder? No Love or Finesse?
Finesse.
They a clone of each other.
Finesse.
Okay, look, same face.
Finesse and what's her name? Finesse and No Love. They handle business, but as far as being gangsters and like that, we can't get that to them. We can't give it to them.
Look
They're a
though,
clone.
right? So look, I seen that like 1090 Jake like did like a video on Finesse telling, but then there's really no like proof he told. Sounds like the paperwork can't be pulled up or verified. So
I don't
did he
think
tell or did he
snitched.
not
I
tell?
don't think he snitched though.
Nah, right? Nah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put that snitch jacket on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that either. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
To be
I gotta
honest.
see evidence.
I don't
before I
know.
throw a snitch jacket.
Because he
But-
said though that the paperwork is fake, and then 1090 said no, because he caught the case as a juvenile, so like it's completely closed off now, right? Like due to like a state rule, right? So now it's kind of like you can't really like pull it up unless you're on the case yourself. So now they're saying, okay, Finesse, just show us paperwork.
Look, 1090 Jake ain't put no black people on. All he do is tear black people down.
I know.
That's all he do.
He
Snitches.
he needs a snitch on some
Those
white
are the black people we got to get out of here, right?
Hell no.
Nah, okay. Nah,
You
but
don't
look,
think that he needs
nah.
to bring a snitch on another white person that snitch? He needs to do that too.
let-
He needs to do
let-
equal opportunity
It's-
snitching.
Nah, it's something like this. It's cool what he doing, but it's
yeah.
a such thing as
fuck with
family
it.
business. It's such thing as family business.
Okay.
That's our family. Let us handle our family. You go over there and tell on the biker gangs. You feel what I'm saying?
But he's
Tell
a
on the
blood.
Ku Klux
He's a
Klan.
gang member.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's in the black politics. He chose this life.
Yeah, exactly. That's a straight goofy. I hate gangsters who choose to be gangster. I hate like.
But he was in
the trenches,
prison.
though.
He chose to be gangster though. You a goofy. You can't choose
He's
to
from the
be
trenches, though,
being
Chris.
gangster. You can't choose to be gangster. Being gangster choose you.
That's what Drake does. He chooses to be.
Drake chose to be a gangster. Those type of people is the worst type of people. That's why
Fucking
1090
spicy
J
in
gotta
Houston.
go.
Question though, if 1090 is from the hood, if he's from the real trenches, if he's a blood and actually like enrolled with the blacks and the bloods and in jail, how's like
His
like,
parents
what-
ain't raised him like that.
He's from the trenches. Yes,
His,
it is.
his
just
parents
saying
ain't
that
raised
'cause
him
he's
like that.
white.
His parents ain't raised him like that. His parents ain't raised him like that.
His parents could be fucking crazy gang member crackheads for all we know. Sorry, Jake. I'm sure that's not the case, but it could be.
Yeah, nah, that's not
True.
the case though. Let me tell y'all
True,
something.
there's that.
Y'all see how they get in that honeycomb talking about his mama look like this and he look like that. Nah, his mama a gangster. His mama raised him to be a gangster.
Oh, yeah. I've talked to his
You know
mom
what I'm saying?
personally.
So when you see an individual, King Von mama raised him to be a gangster. Mo 3 mama didn't raise him to be a gangster, but at the end of the day, it's like
She kicked him out the house. Though.
exactly.
Yeah. So he was homeless. He had
He
to
was
get
bad
in the
as a
trenches.
he was bad at 5 years old, 8 years old. It was
He was forced into it.
1090 Jake grew up 15, 16, say, I want to be a gangster.
Question: is it true though that like Mo 3 was really getting niggas like, like killed?
Big gangster, yeah.
He was terrorizing Errol
gangster.
Spence.
Cause I heard it, bro.
Big gangster, for
Listen,
sure.
bro, because I see like at least
gotta
like
let
4
him know.
niggas they saying that Mo 3 is directly responsible for getting killed.
He was a demon.
Not responsible. See, responsible is like Lil Durk. Lil Durk is responsible for getting people killed.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Responsible, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah, Mo 3, we doing that.
He killed him.
Yeah, we on that.
This man said when he first started, I saw a video where he said he first started gangbanging. He had a pistol with no bullets in there and just faked like he was in the shootout. So already it was like, God, if you willing to shoot that, that's crazy.
Well, hold up. This nigga did a mock shootout where he had no bullets in it, but then went outside and practiced shooting at niggas.
No, he's
No,
saying that
it was
in
in
a
the middle,
shootout,
yeah.
he pretended that he was shooting.
Yeah,
but
he
there's
had-
so
he
much
had a-
noise going on, you can't tell.
Yeah, so he was fake shooting. He had no bullets in that mug.
Who you talking
Mo
about?
3, I saw an interview where he said that.
Man.
It was either
It was
interview
like
or
4
someone where he
foot,
was
like
talking.
what, like 5'1", right?
Who?
Mo 3
He
or
was
like
a little
5'2".
guy, yeah.
I don't know.
Mo 3
He was
Mo
that
like
dangerous.
the
At
legend.
like 5'1".
Mo 3 from my side, you know what I'm saying? Dallas, Fort Worth. You feel me? Probably the greatest rapper of all time. It hit different.
Man, come
You know
on,
what I'm
Chris.
saying?
Listen,
Greatest
I love Mo 3.
rapper of all time.
I know.
But you
love
show
Mo
that
3
respect
too, but I don't.
for Mo 3. How come you dismiss Rainwater?
Yeah.
Cause he's a hoe. Like he's a hoe. Look,
What
look
Wax
how
said?
what Mo 3 doing? Mo 3 seen Bobby Billions. He liked the song.
Yeah.
He hopped on the song. Gave him Bobby Billions the biggest song he ever did. He didn't hate on him. Rainwater hates on everything that come out of Texas. If you have any type of emotion in Texas, Rainwater gonna hate on it for no reason. I never did nothing to Rainwater ever. Only thing I ever did to Rainwater is like, yo, I fuck with your movement, I fuck what you got going on. But he coming up here talking about, man, I made Chris, I created him, F Naughty. What is F us for?
Yeah, what is he even referring to when he says that he made you?
Okay.
I was shocked when he said that.
He can't even refer to
He
nothing.
makes it, yeah.
Look, you know what he said? He say, yo, I went up there and put y'all on a national platform to pop yo.
See, that's what I kind of was thinking. I was like, maybe he fucks with them. He was just saying that to give them a little gift of some beef
he
on
watches
the
all
jumper,
of our
right?
But hold
I know
on, but
he
hold
do.
on. You can't even do that. I've been in contact with you.
Right.
So how you gonna take credit for it?
And he said it once I brought your name up.
Exactly. He didn't just
It's not like it was out of the blue.
exactly. He
Yeah.
ain't just show us love, but
He
it's
probably
just,
didn't even know that I knew about you, so
Ex-
it would have been kind of weird for him to bring it up otherwise. Yeah.
see. Here's what I want to know. I don't know if you gonna say this. Who reached out to who? Did Rainwater ask to come up here, or did y'all say, "Yo, we want Rainwater"? up
Yeah,
here?
because I was
I reached
making
out
fun of
first.
him for yelling at Trap Boy Freddy outside the club. We were kind of joking on him and shit like that. And then he DM'd me and was like, "Yo, I'm trying to come on." And I was like, "All right, cool."
Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
boom, Rainwater. You brought your little happy ass up here. You feel what I'm saying? And sat in front of Adam. You feel what I'm saying? You looking at Adam like, oh, and this is my girl said this. I'm gonna pop this right here. She say, Adam, Rainwater looking at you like, oh, this the guy. This no jumper. I'm here. And then you come out your mouth and bring me up. He ain't know I been having motion. He ain't know I been going viral. So what he bringing up, I went on his live. I used to go on because let me tell you something, Rainwater. We got to get Rainwater out of here, bro.
Wow,
We got to
man.
get Rain. He's a poor excuse of a man. He a poor excuse of what represents Texas. We got to get him out of here. He come in here to talk about something. Let me tell you something, Rainwater. When I was coming on your lives, I'm trying to see when is Mo 3 album coming out. I don't give a damn about Rainwater. I don't care about Rainwater, bro. So I come on a live. First thing I say on most of the lives is, yo, play that Rainwater unreleased. Where Mo 3? I mean, not no Rainwater unreleased. My bad.
What's that gonna be like?
Hey, nah, listen, man.
Play that Mo 3 unreleased music. I want to see the Mo 3 unreleased music. You feel what I'm saying? And he ain't playing no music. He just talked. So okay, I'm like, bet I'll just pop my shit on here, talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? And here's when I knew Rainwater was a hoe, because when I would go on his lives, I came with the content to entertain the people. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't tell me what to do. Oh, you say this, say. No, you ain't developed nothing. I was already doing content. I've been doing YouTube. I've been doing all of that. So I already knew what to do when I came on your live. Like, oh, he ain't gonna play the music. Okay, I'll just pop my shit.
You got to think about it too. If you're, because they're all from Dallas and shit. So when you're from a smaller area where everybody's like kind of trying to break through, but it's difficult because there's not really media there on the same level and everything. And you're sitting there across from me, and I just randomly bring up somebody who, in his mind, he's like 100 times bigger than you, more successful. He had this huge fucking artist and everything. There must have been something that went off in his head that was like, God, like, why are you bringing up this guy?
Exactly. He can't escape me because he tried to clown me on his life. He tried to call me. He tried to flunky me out. He thought I was a clown, like I didn't have nothing going on. He don't know we really moving. I'm really going viral back to back to back out here.
Yeah.
So he didn't create nothing. He can't get his artists flopping, all of them, and I say they name TTOD. You're a fake Mo 3. You're not going nowhere. You're done. I'm closing everything Rainwater down. Everybody who watching this, if you see any Rainwater artists come through, TTOD Bumpy Johnson, AOF Key,
Jen Lee. He was just at a
he just was in Austin getting
shot. That thing
you feel
got
what
shot
I'm
up,
saying?
and also a person got killed.
Hey, since you tried to come up here and gatekeep and ish on us, nah, we really mean it though. We ain't
Just
scared
shot
of
at
you.
him?
Wait, hold up.
There
Wait,
was
hold up now.
a shooting in Austin. There was a show.
Hey, hold up now. You feel me? Now, y'all got beef with Rainwater, and his artist came to y'all city, right?
Yeah, he wanted him.
Did
And that's the
Chris
thing. He
Jackson
wanted him
get
on there.
Rainwater artist shot up, man?
Nah.
none of
See,
that.
hey, listen, I'm snitching now, man.
Nah,
Talk to me, bro.
But yo, listen, this is like a funny trick that Rainwater was playing in that interview. Is he kept saying the only artists that are popping in Dallas are Big X the Plug and OG Bobby Johnson or whatever. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, I never heard of that dude or whatever. And so I checked him out afterwards and realized that he has, I believe, 11,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, which in comparison, Big X the Plug has 7.2 million monthly listeners.
No, Big X
Yeah,
is popping.
yeah.
So he's trying to like do a little trick there by like convincing us that his artist is as big as Big X.
No, they not popping. They not popping.
Which shout out to him. You got a lot of talent. I'm sure he's going to do big things. But I see what you're doing there. Right
not-
now.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's a
11,000. Oh, not.
Look, let
wait,
me
that's
hold
decent.
on.
11,000 is pretty close to zero.
See, TTOD, Bumpy Johnson, AOF Keith, y'all gotta leave him. Let him fall to the bottom. You see, his name is Rainwater. Let me break this down to y'all. What does rainwater do? Rainwater comes down, it cleans out all the trash in the air, then it hits rock bottom, hit the floor. You feel what I'm saying? Rainwater came, he brought Mo 3. Mo 3 cleaned out all the trash. Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy. You feel what I'm saying? Now Rainwater, it's time to hit rock bottom. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? You came in with Mo 3. Mo 3, the greatest rapper of all time. He cleaned out all the trash in Dallas. Now it's time for you to go, my guy. You feel me? Your time came, your time went. That's how life go. You feel what I'm saying? And TTOD, Bumpy Johnson, as long as you with Rainwater, AOF Key, as long as you with Rainwater, it's that, bro. We gotta shut you out because that's what your manager tried to do to us. But he ain't know we have emotion like that though. So
Can there be,
Rainwater.
listen, can there be a resolution, right? Because y'all gangster, but I heard
No, we not gangster.
But
We not gangster.
But I heard that Rainwater really got them bodies as well, right? Meaning like all of Rainwater ops die. So like I don't want for y'all to kind of, you feel me, right? You know, to start beefing and then black men die. Feel me? Because Rainwater really got them bodies, man.
Only bodies he got is probably the amount of bodies he caught with STDs. That's the only type of bodies he caught. He ain't caught no bodies.
This
You
man
feel what I'm
said he
saying?
got jacked off 10 times in a day.
Yeah, what was that?
Adam.
You a porn star, bro.
10
Cap
hand
or
jobs.
fact? Come on, it's impossible.
Adam.
I mean,
You a porn
everybody
star, bro.
produces nut differently. Maybe he's got a different kind of system going down there. I
Adam,
don't know.
But
you-
come on
Adam.
now, you like, come on.
It
Adam.
definitely struck me. I was
10?
like, damn, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
So-
and
let me-
then you gonna get fake dollar bill.
Let me tell you how you know he cap.
Cap.
How you know he cap. Bruh, if you in a prostitute game and you dealing with prostitutes and you dealing with that, bruh, they all know each other. They talk.
Word gonna get out.
Right.
Word gonna get out. You giving, especially the amount you said you was doing it. Word gonna get out, and you a prominent figure. You said you run Dallas, right? So how you a individual who run Dallas, but all the prostitutes don't know that you giving them fake money, and
All
the
it
word
take
not
is-
getting around, and the pimp's not pulling up on you trying to slap you down. Come on, man, stop the cap.
It's not a plan that's
Stop the
going to
cap.
last a long time.
Exactly, stop the cap,
Rainwater
bro.
is funny, bro. He's
Stop
funny.
the cap. You tried to go viral. It ain't working, bro. It ain't
funny.
working, bro. I can teach you something. If you stop hating on me, Rainwater, I can really teach you something.
But okay, if what you're saying is true, and he's actually had
a killer
all his
out here,
ops
man.
killed off or whatever, which
Demon.
I'm not saying that at all. But
Real
what
nigga,
Wack
man.
said right there, Wack said, "I can tell you ain't a street dude. Let me tell you why."
Oh,
He
Wack
not
gave
like
it to
that.
him. Wack, hey,
He a
honestly,
straight
Wack was right
pure
on that
hoe.
one.
He a
Damn.
straight. Let me tell you something. He's a straight pure hoe.
White violated Rainwater like that, man?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he went in on
fucking
it.
God
hilarious.
damn. Wait.
And he brought up the situation
White
too.
interviewed him too with you?
The Blicky situation.
Wack just came in and sat down halfway through because I thought that they had actual issues. I was telling the security before the interview, was like, hey, let's try to make sure that Wack and Rainwater aren't in the same room. And then as soon as I sit down with Rainwater, he's like, where's Wack at? I would love to talk to Wack. And so I set it up. I had him pull up a little bit towards the
Oh,
end
you
of
called
it.
Wack like, okay.
Yeah, he came in for like the last hour of the interview.
Oh, okay, that's hard, man.
Yeah, we see. I should play this. Man, let me tell you something. If this person say you ain't like that, bro.
What?
You ain't like that, bro.
Who?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find the clip, but Mo3 said at his mouth, bro, he's scary, bro. I can tell you something about my partner. This Mo3 speaking about Rainwater. I can tell you about my partner, bro. He's scary. He's scary as hell. Rainwater, come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
But a scary nigga, but a scary nigga gonna kill you first, though.
Yeah, if you put him in a position to, he not coming after you.
True.
I'm not coming after Rainwater.
Wait.
I don't
Question though,
care
right?
enough.
So when you seen, Trap Boy Freddy and them, right? I think, right, was like yelling at like Rainwater as he was walking.
No, Trap Boy Freddy was like walking. He looked like he was solo, or it wasn't as deep.
Yeah.
And then it looked like Rainwater was trying to make it seem like he was chasing Trap Boy Freddy. Like, yeah, you better run. We about to jump you. And then Trap Boy kind of did a fake, like the blicky he pulled out, but it looked like he was messing with him, like, hey, mess up around. But he didn't have the blicky in his hand, but he was like, hey, something can go down. And he just kind of trotted, but he was trying to make it seem like he ran Trap Boy Freddy
But
off.
wait though now, but if Rainwater's scary and he running down on gangsters like Trap Boy,
But he was dolo.
No,
with a
hold
bunch of
on,
people.
hold on.
Running down is a lot.
I'm not even gonna let you get that out your mouth right now.
Running
Pause.
down.
Pause. But
He
look,
ran him down.
what he did is you seen Trap Boy Freddy was reaching. He's finna.
Yeah, he was. He
I don't mess with Trap Boy
Because
Freddy,
he's
but
smart. Rainwater's smart then.
but he
we ain't
put
gonna
out the
let
camera,
yeah.
because he trying to get him locked up. That's it. He
Nah,
knew
man.
he knew something else was gonna go. It wasn't gonna be him just walking down on him trying to fight. Nah, he knew something else was gonna happen.
But wait though. So again, I heard Rainwater really about that business. So if he pulls up or somebody with the documented history of violence that Trap Boy Freddy got, again, documented history of violence. If he gonna pull up on a nigga like Trap Boy Freddy and walk him down, like ain't that like something? Like you say, oh, all right, right? Like you at least ain't no.
No,
Because
You're not tough, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
So, Trap Boy Freddy walking off. Why you standing in the same place? Why you ain't walking him
Yeah,
down
he
some
didn't-
more?
yeah, he just
Why
stayed
you
in
don't
the
keep
same
going?
area.
It's really like that, right?
He ran him off the block.
No, he didn't.
Nah.
No, come here. Come here.
What you
Come here. Hey, what
If I'm
K
standing here like this and you walking off, nigga, I won.
Hold up. What K Flock say? Don't run, don't trip.
Yeah.
Don't run. Come here. I'm finna. Yeah, I gotta chase you down. Come here. It's really that.
Nah.
I gotta chase you down now. You
yeah,
running?
it was like a line like
Bruh,
this, and he didn't cross that line.
Bruh, you think Trap Boy Freddy turning around and running?
He didn't run.
Bruh, imagine Rainwater would have got so much clout if they would have got the clip. He running from Rainwater.
seen him skip them.
Running.
He did this. He did this. He said,
I
Why
seen
you
him
ain't
skip a
do
little
that?
bit,
If
though.
it was
And he
really
just
that,
walked
you
off
should have
kinda
really,
cool.
you should have really ran
I
down on
didn't
him
see this.
and socked him. If it was really like that, if you really wanted to do something, run down on him and sock him. He can't shoot you on camera.
And that was what I kind of
on.
me and Rainwater didn't end up getting into that, but that was my criticism initially, was that clip seemed a little performative in the
Yeah.
sense that you're yelling at him, you're filming, you're sort of running around, your homie got pink shorts, he mad buff. But then at the same time, it's like, this is Trap Boy Freddy. We all know about the history of this beef and everything. We all know how sticky it can really get. So at a certain point, if I see the dude, not to say that this is exactly what happened, but if I see a dude who killed my friend and then I get a clip of me yelling at him, what kind of W is there
Freddie
in
didn't do
me
nothing.
posting?
Let me-
that?
let
I
me-
know he didn't kill him or whatever.
Because
Yeah,
Freddie
But
got pinned and stuff
it was
on
a
him,
beef
which-
that was
look at him
that
now.
Of course,
serious.
yeah, of course.
So then if I'm just kind of yelling at somebody on camera when it got that real, then it makes me look like I'm just doing a little performance for the camera. It's a
here's what you-
skit, except that the one person is not fully involved in it.
Let me tell you
Exactly.
something. Mo3 said it best. The greatest rapper all time. Mo3 said it best. Yo, he killed your partner and he's still breathing. He killed your partner and you know he did and he's still breathing. Okay, so
He
if
in
it's
jail.
really that, why ain't Trap Boy out here? If he's so like that, why Trap Boy
he ain't
still
do nothing,
out?
though.
How he get to? It don't matter. If he ain't do nothing,
Yeah.
then why you still beefing with him? Why you trying to run down on him and fight? Put the bag up. Get him out of here.
Or with the
It ain't
right.
nothing to be mad about no
Y'all
more.
be ordering too many bodies. This is just normal shit.
That's what
It's
I'm
like,
saying,
it's like
right?
Amazon Prime out there. You can just cop a
You know
body
what I'm saying? You can get
with
it-
your
you can get-
groceries.
Well, think about
You
these
get it
people going
prime.
to jail right now. These like people going to jail like it's going out of style. It's like, oh, that's the new rollout. You go to jail, you get out, and then you get piped up more. You're like, okay, you need a jail rollout. Like Tootie Raw, like he said, he building up Rico, trying to build up.
But he came up here and he
Popped
reached
it.
out to you to come. Yeah, see, Rainwater, this how we different. You feel me? I ain't reach out. You feel me? They seen something in me. You brought your happy ass up here to sit in front of Adam like, oh, this the guy. And then he bring me up. Yeah, it get like that. It really
if you
get
see
like
Rainwater
that.
right now, would you like walk? For example, right? If you Trap Boy Freddy
Mm-hmm.
and you see Rainwater, I'm talking about popping it, standing his ground, or you gonna like walk away too, or you gonna?
I don't even like to
come
think
on
about
now.
that. I don't like.
What?
I don't even want to be around him. That's not gonna happen.
Walking off though, or are you just, like again? If you just listen,
It-
you
it
put
de-
out a gas
it depend-
station,
it depend-
and he there.
And he there,
Yeah.
bro. I look at myself.
You walk away now, then I know now that Rainwater is really like that.
I
Because if
said
you
like
walk
this.
away, feel me like if Freddie
I'm gonna
walk
say
away
it like this. I'm
yeah.
gonna say it like this. I'm gonna see him, and I'm gonna look what he on. If he trying to get on that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna defend myself. But I don't have that type of gripe against him to be like, oh, I'm finna crash out. No,
Yeah.
it's not happening.
You-
I'm not
okay.
crashing. He's a bum.
Damn.
I'm not crashing out behind a bum.
Wait, a bum or a hoe? Because a bum means like he's just broke as fuck, decrepit, down bad, or a hoe means he's
bum.
scary.
I mean what I said.
Damn.
He's a bum. You know what I'm saying? He's a bum.
Damn.
Get on my level. All of that. You feel what I'm saying? Get on my level, all of that.
I love
You feel
Chris,
me?
man.
Now, if he feels some type of way, then
Yeah.
shit, feel how you want to feel. Just, you know what I'm saying? Respect it when you see me. You feel me? Just, I ain't trying to crash out with you or crash out on you, but you constantly disrespecting me on big platforms. And I didn't only show, me and Nadi almost fell out for me showing love to you.
Damn.
Me and Nadi, like, for real. So it's like, but he constantly keep hating on me. So it's like, I don't have no I have he like a racist. It's like a like it's like if I meet a racist, if you meet a racist, it's like, yo, and you see a racist got something against you for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? And now I got a problem with you. But just keep it over there though. Just keep your racism, like that's all it is. It ain't nothing like you come over here and play though, you gonna get stepped on.
Okay. Wait, now though, do you have the same mindset when it comes to Rainwater? Are you stepping on them too?
I'm a dude. I own a media company. I'm co-owner. So all I'm gonna do is I'll sit there and chop it over Rainwater. No, just talk shit.
Hey, brother.
With him.
Hey, no, wait. Hold up the pause. Hey, listen though. If we hear Chris Jackin popping his shit, and then a footage of Rainwater seeing you at the gas station and pulling you in for a conversation, that's gonna look bad.
I don't care how it looks.
If I'm not over here, I've never said I'm gangster.
Let me tell you something.
But that's gonna look hard.
I'm gonna sit and talk shit with him. It ain't gonna be like I'm gonna laugh and talk shit with him. It's gonna be like, you be lying, Rainwater, so he can record that, and I'm gonna be saying, your ass be lying. You be capping on the internet.
For like, wait though. So if he hurts you for his words,
I'm gonna defend myself if somebody tries to fight me. Y'all get that twisted, but I'm not looking for the go crash out.
Wait though, but like Rainwater don't fight though.
He fought before.
Yeah, he be spraying shit.
He fought before, but
Rainwater just be. What did I say? Rainwater
Wax
just
said
be
that
talking.
he got Yellow Beezy and Rainwater on the phone and that they came to some kind of agreement or settlement. That's what Wack was saying.
No.
And I saw that there was a clip of Wack talking about this on Clubhouse too. So we could confirm one way or another. But that's what he said, is that he was trying to get them to stop wasting money on lawyers and agree on a dollar amount that Yellow Beezy would pay him for this beating that took place a while ago.
Wait, listen. If that's true, I now may have to now transition to Chris Jackin's side now, bro.
all right, so look, all we want to know, this is what we reporters. We not putting a jacket on nobody. Mm-hmm. Why wasn't the blicky in a spot that Mo3 left it? Rainwater. You was the only one who knew where it was at.
And
the streets want to know. A lot of, you know what I'm saying? Ratchet TV want to know.
I'm calling Wack, by the way.
A lot of people want to know. You feel what I'm saying? So until that question, and every time somebody asks you, yo, did you take it out? You never answer it.
We on the news right now. Say what's up to Flacco.
Yo, what?
What's good, Wack?
Yeah, this is Chris. And what was it again? Jet from Dallas. Did you really get Rainwater on the phone with Yellow Beezy and discuss some sort of settlement?
I did that when I was there with you.
No, I wasn't there for that. What, you did that? What?
I was when Rainwater's interview was over with you. Right before you came out, we took the pictures. I told him, remember I kept drilling him saying he was going to have to take the stand, right? So he told me, as a man, I just want a head-up fight. I said, he give you a head-up fight, you'll do a withdrawal, sign the paperwork. My word, I got Rainwater on the phone. I got my man Ball on the phone, who they both fuck with from Dallas. We was all on the FaceTimes. Everybody could see and talk to one another. And they agreed on it. I'm drawing up the paperwork right now. The withdrawal paperwork, before they go in there, they're going to sign it, notarize it, and they're going to get it out the way. That's easy. It's a $2 million hit. Yellow Beezy dead bang. He dead bang on it. Why wouldn't he?
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but, you were telling Rainwater that he's not a street dude, and then Flacco's out here saying he got them bodies.
Rainwater ain't no damn street dude.
Thank you.
He tell you he's not a street dude. He's not, bro. Like, see, I hate.
That's what a street dude would say.
I hate when people put street on non-street people, because then they get into shit and people want to hold them, to those rules, and that ain't fair to them. Not being street, hey bro, not being street is the in thing right now. The street motherfuckers is at a disadvantage. That's who getting the Ricos. That's who getting shot. That's who ain't got no money. I don't know why you non-street motherfuckers want to be street.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
hit
that's
different.
real.
It hit different.
Fuck the streets. I'm playing with it because I come from the street. Wack lives behind the gate. I got 5 houses, all up behind the gate.
No
And then
sidewalk.
this motherfucker live over there.
Your daughter ain't never seen a sidewalk.
Never in her life. She's 19. Not in front of her house, she hasn't.
Yeah,
Hey, all I know is that rainwater be up in the sky. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Ray, why you seen him on all fours getting kicked in
He a
the
kill.
head?
He a killer, the Wack. He a
Man.
killer, man.
Who a killer?
Rainwater a killer, man.
Aw, man, stop putting that. See, he'll do that, and you been and got rainwater killed, bro.
Damn. Well, yes, true. Yes, true.
But these are Dallas representatives, so they're very familiar with rainwater. So we're doing a deep dive today.
Look, Rainwater's known for his party promotions in the city and clubs and shit. Yeah, I give him his hustle, but you can't, don't. That's why I told him, bro, you don't represent Dallas when it comes to the streets. I ain't gonna let you do Dallas like that.
He don't
Facts.
represent. He don't represent Dallas, Fort Worth, and Nathaniel.
Texas at all.
You
Nathan.
can't take away from. You can't take away his clubs and his little parties.
I'll give him that.
Nah, we're gonna take it away. Yeah,
I'll
give me
give him
that
that
one.
one.
Not when it comes to any street, any type of politics. Rainwater is none of that.
Damn. Okay. Noted.
Hey, call me when you get off, Adam, because I got some business to discuss with you.
All right, let's get it.
I see you on camera stealing out my fucking podcast room, you bastard. Take my fucking microphone back.
Wait, who, me? Nah, hell nah. Hell, hey, well, guess
Caught
what?
red-handed.
Oh, man.
Okay,
No.
He hung up.
Yeah, man.
No, but guess what, though, right? So, look. So, I came up to Wax Studio, right? And played Savvy Third in basketball, and I won $200 from Savvy Third. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feel me?
Congratulations, bro. You gotta tell that to little RT.
Hey,
I will say that kid was
little
funny as
RT.
fuck for a 9-year-old.
Hey, man.
Funny
You
as
don't need a
hell.
lot of 9-year-olds that got that much personality.
witty,
Yeah.
like on his feet, feel me? Now they said they want to come back to do a second interview
Because
they
the
want to-
manager's out of here now, huh?
Yes, and he wants to like come back too
The manager wants to come back as well.
to clear his name.
Oh, it's a whole soap opera now.
They
Yeah,
said
so-
they said it was before his nap time, so that's probably what that's what everybody in the comments. It was like, yeah, it's his nap time because he started rubbing his eyes. He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, oh yeah.
It took me a minute to realize that was Lil RT's mom because she was standing near Brick Baby, and I was wondering why Brick Baby was with this random girl with a BBL. And
No,
then it took me a
she's
minute to
natural.
realize, like, oh, that's homie's mom.
Oh, so she got a
But she
BBL.
said she natural though. But like,
Oh,
that's
well, hey, who am I to judge?
but that's one of like the fattest asses I've ever seen like in person.
So mama looking
What are you
right.
talking about?
Lil
RT's mama.
Oh, y'all bogus.
Hey, if she looked though.
And
You gonna be
listen,
like the little dude with the suit in that one TikTok?
I saw
Yeah.
that. He walked right
oh,
up to
Lil
homie.
James.
Dude was grinding
love
on
Lil
his
James,
mama.
man.
That was crazy.
That
bro.
explains a lot why her son the way he is, man. That explains a lot.
Nah.
He
bro.
said he gonna shoot him in his face.
No.
What is up with hell? His
the
lyrics
kid
crazy.
actually lives like a pretty like standard non-hood lifestyle. Right?
pretty
Like,
sure.
Right?
Why are you smoking on Vaughn then? That was the main thing that fucked me up.
Well,
Who's
because
smoking on-
he's
Who told him to say that?
He said he's smoking on Vaughn?
Yeah, on a live stream, right?
Nah, he ain't say that.
on constant not live stream.
He did say it. But
Yeah.
I feel like he took it back or apologized
Yeah,
or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh
But
no, that's crazy.
again, though, bro, like it's a kid who's on Instagram who sees in the comments like, you feel me, like Slap for Vaughn, right? So he probably just said it, man. But he like apologized for it though.
Yeah, that's 1090 Jake. Like 1090 Jake was like a young kid, like watching rap music videos, like, oh my god,
What's your
salivating
Jake, man.
at the mouth.
You want me to call 10
Yeah,
Jake?
yes, man, yeah,
he was
bro.
just salivating at the mouth, like, oh.
What's your issues, man? Erie,
We don't got no issue. It's just
y'all can like solve this issue right now.
we don't got no. It's like, nah, man. I just don't like. I don't like what he do to black people. He gotta go. Him, Vlad, gotta go. They done.
Why do he wait till he exposed though these gangster rappers who I believe is fuck them anyway, right? Because these niggas is.
But he's not
giving us
doing it from
poison.
that vantage point. He's doing it from the vantage point, and we gotta keep
right.
gangsters gangsters.
Yeah, we should hate gangster rappers. We should think that these niggas are the scum of the earth. Fuck them niggas, right?
You making money off doing it too.
No, no, because a lot of people didn't choose to be gangster. Being gangster chose them.
Wait though, and that's my point though, right? Is these niggas who really come from that, they know how destructive that is, how fucked up that is, right? And how like that's not where you want to be. But then hop on them songs and hypnotize these 14 and 12-year-olds and tell them, yo, this shit right here is cool as fuck, is glorifying it. Hey, but if you shoot for the legs, you ain't gangster. Right? Listen though, right? And guys like fucking Future, who told Nicki Minaj, bro, I don't like to do this fucking drugs, right? But then hypnotize and brainwash niggas like Juice want to die from doing pills and drugs because Future says it's cool.
It's cool at the same time. Future really lived that life though.
What
So
life?
he can talk about
Drugs?
it. It's like when everybody gets to going in on Young Boy, gets to going in on Dirk, gets to going, bro, they talk about their real life.
Sure.
This ain't just me talking. Yeah, Boston Richie snitch. Yeah, Gunna snitch. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can be mad at them, but this they real life. They not just talking out of like, yo, I'm just making all of this up. I'm just promoting violence. They not promoting violence. They just talking about their life.
Of
So
course
yeah,
are,
they
though.
slipped up. Yeah, they slipped up. They snitched. They told we don't mess with them. Okay, cool. But you over there, who ain't been in none of their situations, I don't care that you went to jail. We don't care that you went to jail. Now, a lot of people go to jail. People going. Charleston White went to jail. You feel what I'm saying? Like that don't
We in
give you a
wild
stamp
case on that one.
Yeah,
Animal cruelty.
We not giving you a stamp because you been to jail. You feel you got in a fight. We not giving you that stamp. But the thing is, yo, these people, Gunna, Boston Richie, 6ix9ine. I don't know why people going on 6ix9ine. Everybody that's saying something about 6ix9ine, he was really living like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like 1090 Jake, you never was like that, bro. You ain't got no bodies. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing
Allegedly.
to nobody.
Right.
So you ain't never been in a situation where you had to take a charge for your mans, or you ain't never been in a situation where you had to not tell on your man for catching a body. You ain't never been in a situation where you went and caught a body with somebody and then had to give them up to get your time reduced. So you don't know what you would do. So shut up.
I feel like a lot of the best 1090 Jake stories are being kept close to his chest. Like he got some skeletons in the closet.
He ain't got no skeletons.
Yeah, or look,
ain't
brother,
got no
though, right? So
skeletons.
look, though. So look, and here's my mindset, though, right? Is kind of like, for example, if there's a black man who's a creep in like the neighborhood, right? Or we gonna say, hey, bruh, cause you the white man, don't check that creep. That's our family business. We gonna check him, right? Or should we say, bruh, these gangster rappers are a problem, and the goal should always be, how can we get as much of these niggas out of here? Meaning, bro, like the Futures, the Boosies, the Dirks, the Young Boys. How can we
How
get
you
these
gonna put
bitch ass
Future in
niggas
that?
out of here?
I think
Hold
it's
on,
a-
Future just doing
I think
drugs.
it's
So,
a different
right,
level when it goes to like if you got a creep or a ghetto file. I'm gonna say if they do ghettophilia, that's a whole nother. Yeah, anybody they all can. They need to be. To me, they all need a
Yeah,
death penalty,
expose
head
that.
cut off.
But
Yes,
the main
every
issue,
time.
wait, right?
Gangster rap.
But the main issue, right,
everybody
bro?
benefits off gangster rap
Fuck
nowadays.
no, who?
Everybody do.
No, listen.
we
I'ma
all
tell you
talk
who does,
about this
right?
stuff.
These whole ass rappers benefit, and then a white man that signed them benefits, right? And other than that, bro, nobody else benefits from
Yo,
this shit.
we gotta
But these whole ass
stop.
niggas.
We gotta stop with all rappers today is really like that. None of them is faking. I don't know. You
They all
can't.
telling on
you can't
themselves.
fake in 2023. All rappers is really like that.
Hell no, they all hoes.
50 Cent, Jay-Z, T.I. them,
Yeah.
Cap.
Well, T.I. ain't
Our
cap. I ain't
rappers-
gonna say T.I. cap.
Who
He
gangsta
done did
though?
some stuff.
Our rappers
Who?
is really like that.
Who?
T.I.
you
ain't
mean?
cap.
And when a rapper
Who
comes
gangsta
out
rapper?
who's not really with the shit at all, like I was watching a little YouTube documentary about CJ yesterday for some reason.
Exactly.
CJ came out and people were fascinated because it's like, damn, he a blood. He's from Staten Island. He's Mexican or something, or Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And he's talking all this crazy gangster shit. And then as soon as that one blood dude, the OG who was locked up in prison, put out the call where he was just talking about he ain't whoopty, he don't know nothing about that or whatever. As soon as even the fans, like the fans used to be kind of easy to pull the wool over their eyes and convince the world, oh, this dude is gangster as fuck. But with like you look at that CJ situation, as soon as the world figured out that he was not the real deal, and combined with the fact that the people figured out he was kind of industry planted into the game, and then even had people's videos removed using the same beat, even though his song came out after them, like with the exposing me shit and everything. I don't know. I mean, sometimes when you look at it, like think about. I asked who was it yesterday? Fulio. I asked him. I said, "Do you think Spot 'em Got 'em's career is over?"
Yeah.
He said, "For shit show." Because think about it, like if somebody
his
comes
career over,
out
though.
and they not really like gangster and they talking about a bunch of gangster shit and a couple things come out, I mean, it's fucking over. And he's looking at it from a Texas perspective where it's probably even harder to pull the wool over people's eyes and make it seem like you on some tough shit when you're not.
Yeah,
What
that's
the-
impossible.
In LA, it is actually impossible because these motherfuckers are gonna kill you. If you out here talking shit about some, I'm gonna shoot your ass, I'm gonna spray up your house, I'm
it's
on some
OV.
gangster shit. Out here, oh, the shelf life on that is
But
a
who's
couple
gangster
weeks.
though, right? Listen, when it comes to these like rap niggas, like who's a gangster rap for example, right? I don't consider you gangster because you pay a nigga to like kill somebody. Meaning this, right?
Kinda gangster.
right?
That's what we was talking about too, kind of like
There's
some
like
of these
articles,
fools be
right?
paying for paying for bodies.
Right? Cause look, right? Cause niggas say, yo, bruh, Boosie is gangster. Nigga, how? How Boosie gangster? And who Boosie killed? Who
Well, they
Boosie
say he
shot?
supposedly do
Nigga,
got some bodies
He
on
pay
that.
niggas to do
Yeah,
it.
he dropped a bunch of money to get a bunch of people killed.
You pussy if you do that. The meaning this, right?
but he
right?
got some-
But
No, they
that's what
say he
Lil
got-
Durk is doing.
No, they
Well,
say
allegedly, what some a lot
And
of
he
these
not
people
tough
are
to
doing.
me, right?
They say Boosie
Right.
do actually have some allegedly
Now,
under
it
his
is-
own belt.
It is
he
tough
got some
because
bodies.
what else are you gonna do if you're in that high profile of a position? You can't put your own work in.
But Adam, though, it takes a special type of nigga to look you in your eyes, pull out that pistol, and know I'm taking you off earth.
No,
But
that's
then
true.
if
That's
you're
a
a
nigga that
famous
we respect.
multi-millionaire, it's not an option. You're just not gonna do that. It's not- it
Exactly,
doesn't make any
you scary ass
sense.
nigga.
The rapper,
You pussy.
It's not scary. it's just
Flacco,
realistic.
what about this? Okay, so say you start out, you ain't on yet, yo. You went like, let's say you rapper, you on the up and coming. You taking out some people. You got like 3 bodies legit under your belt. I'm just saying, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Then now you popping. Okay, you still got some leftover beef.
Sure.
You're the bag.
Sure.
I can't necessarily just take these fools out. Then you transition. Is that sucker stuff?
If you still got something to lose, you pussy. And here's what I mean by that, right?
Okay.
If you got a job, responsibilities, kids to feed, mama to feed, nigga, you pussy because you got limits that you're willing to go. There are some niggas right now, bro, who wake up and go to that block every day, nigga. No job, nothing, right? Just fucked up, decrepit, self out, right? They are fucked up and broke. Dumb niggas right there got nothing to lose, and there's no bounds they won't go. So if you a rapping ass nigga like Lil Durk and Boosie, who got millions to lose, nigga, stop talking that gangster shit because you got limits that you will go.
Facts. I'll give you that.
You feel me? I don't respect niggas like Boosie.
I'll
and
put it
Durk.
like this: the CEO of McDonald's can make burgers. He could just do a lot of other stuff too. The average person who makes burgers at McDonald's
Okay,
cannot run the fucking company, but he can. Like he could make the burgers himself, but it doesn't make sense for him to make the burgers for himself. He's going to go over here and do meetings with corporate partnerships and all this kind of like advanced shit that the average person who's making burgers can't do. Once you scale your business to a certain size, you need to employ
Adam.
people. Delegating responsibility is like the biggest part of being a business owner, even if we're talking about illegal acts in this case.
Sure, wait. Okay, so look. So then if my pussy ass start paying niggas to kill other niggas, again, if my pussy ass who don't got the heart, don't got the balls to really pull that trigger, pays you to kill a nigga,
you not
I'm
gonna
gangsta
do
now?
it though. You not gonna do it. Want to know why?
Why?
Because you not like that. You got to be like that to do it.
Hell no.
Because you think it's just gonna go away once you pay to get them knocked off. Everybody gonna know you did it because everybody in the hood gonna talk. Everybody gonna know you did it.
Yeah.
So you think you can go back around there and not be like that? You think Lil Durk can go back to whoever murked his brother and he not like that?
He rich. Yeah.
They gonna get him. They gonna
Sure.
get Boosie. Boosie can't go back to Baton
Sure.
Rouge.
I got a different topic, a total
Oh yeah, I know
change
we
of
done
pace
took
here.
over
Yeah.
some stuff. My bad.
Can-
Let's get.
no, that was great. But can we go over here? Andrew Schultz had some.
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
okay, go over to the YouTube
This
link
YouTube.
here. That one. Okay. No, but this isn't what I actually want. Click on that.
That's an actual timestamp for you too.
Damn, I want to hear him talk about. I sent the fucking link. I mean, I don't know why it's not pulled up because I sent the link.
Yeah. But if you like want the timestamp for when he
I want.
talks
Okay, so
about you.
I don't know why it's not pulled up. I sent the link,
Okay.
but
Yeah, because that's like 1 hour and 21 minutes where like he like talks about you. But if you want,
I want to talk about the part.
Wait, who talked about who?
So you know who Andrew Schultz is?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Okay.
Schultze.
Schultz.
All right.
Hey,
Here-
drinks, man. You owe me a soda.
how do I? What's the best email for me to send this to so that you get it? Okay.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, it's a look.
I'm sending this to Josh at nojumper.com right now. This is like some guy reacting to it too, so it's probably not the best version of it. But if you open the link I just sent you and then skip forward.
So you got Schultzy talking some
I don't even know if it's actually worth watching the clip necessarily because it's some fucking guy reacting to it. But I'll give you the brief rundown of it. So Andrew Schultz, when he was on No Jumper, I'm going to say a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago.
No, a year ago.
So we're doing the interview, right? And it's like a 2-hour interview or however long it is. And so Andrew Schultz was doing an interview with academics that came out yesterday, and he's speaking. You want to click it?
I know this dude.
Diabolical genius when it comes to marketing. I think he's a genius in marketing. And I think he had to pivot, right? This is similar to the Tucker thing we were talking about. You kill a story
not using the video.
with another story.
Can you tap forward?
and
This
that
is not.
other story had
Fuck it. I was misled by this title anyway because I thought this
Go
was
to
gonna
the
be.
podcast and go to but the 1 hour 21 minute mark, and yeah,
You
that's
right?
where he like talks
All
about
right,
it.
click right
These
there.
titles is getting crazy. They be
in the
doing
questions.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm
okay.
sitting
Go
there
back
and
a
I'm
little
like,
bit.
oh,
Have
Don't
the
use
full video
that.
dropping
Tap
on
the
side
fucking space bar like a grown up. Oh my god, Michael, what the fuck?
he had the
Here's the thing. And maybe, again, I'm not looking at it in terms of financials. I'm looking for Adam to just basically say, hey, listen, I like to be in these, like, hey, I'm
All
a
right, can you
porn
skip
star.
forward?
I'm, like, sexually.
You skip back 5
You're
minutes
saying that
before the
there's a
part that
financial
Flacco told you to go
no.
to. For the
What I'm
record.
saying is that. And
I want him to-
I don't know if that
1:20
happens.
and
That
45
would be a
seconds.
hypothesis that I would come up with, right? Because
no, this is like
for
too
me,
far back.
it's not enough.
yeah.
It would be
Michael,
horrific.
skip forward. He said 121.
Yeah,
You're at 117. This is a big difference.
If I cool, okay, perfect.
Meaning and fucking incredible character. It don't matter what he says because he is uplifting the brand. So I'm gonna have you around. C-Mac is saying I'm gonna eat your girl's ass. I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna do all that. That's uplifting the brand. It's part of it. It's great. You were chipping away at the brand. Death by 1,000 cuts. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know. But what? Fuck the brand. I think his girl finally said, you gonna let your man talk about me like that?
Nah,
No, it's not.
no.
You don't think so?
Think about it. Everybody's calling him a cuck, and then all of a sudden,
No, this is a different Adam.
big boy
Hold
Adam.
on.
All right,
This
can
is
you
a
skip
different.
forward because we're
this
still
Adam,
not at the part that we're trying to talk about here.
Watch this, watch it. Yeah, here. Yeah.
Press
watch.
play and then
As
press the
put
button to
on, like,
skip forward 5
Episode
seconds
of,
at a time.
What's it called?
All right, here we go.
We're on No Jumper.
Here we go.
And I thought that we're kind of cool. And he had the title in the questions. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh wow. The most important thing here, because I thought we were like cool, not like boys or nothing, but I thought we were cool enough, whatever. And I was like, okay, you came in here, you know what your title got to be for this podcast, you know what the clips got to be for the podcast, and I'm like, okay, now I understand who you are. Anything that serves you and continues to succeed within this business, this is going to be a good thing, and we're going to go and we're going to push on it. I don't hate on it because I like knowing where people stand. I like knowing what people's intentions are. I operate a little different. You are on this podcast right now. If there's something from this pod, you're like, yo, I don't want out, I'm cutting it.
Yeah.
I'm cutting it. Adam's not cutting it.
Cap. Pause it, please.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, actually, I
said
want
on
to keep
this
listening because I didn't
very
watch it this
stage,
far.
I will not allow a guy to fuck my wife. I make enough money.
Right there. Where you
Boring,
sit.
very boring response. This guy needs to be fired with the black hat. Anyway, all right. So this is my thing about. Shout out to Alex. Actually, I didn't realize it was him. Whoops. But that is an incredibly boring response to what he just said.
Yeah.
Andrew's like fishing for some like good conversation there, and nobody's giving it to him. Anyway, I just wanted to give my thoughts on this topic. So when Andrew Schultz, as far as I could tell, because I was Googling for it earlier, there's one question that I asked him in the course of that whole interview that we ended up turning into a clip that went relatively viral. There's actually 2, but the only one that stands out to me as something that he could be talking about is because he's friends with Brendan Schaub, as am I. At the time that we did that last podcast, Gringo Poppy was still fresh in our memory. Many people will remember that Gringo Poppy by Brendan Schaub was
1-star rating.
possibly one of the worst received comedy specials of all time. And I'm not saying that because I dislike Brendan. I like Brendan a lot, but I tried to watch the special. I didn't make it very far into it. You know, I was probably like 8 or 9 minutes into it when I gave up. I didn't think it was that great. Now, I remember when I asked Andrew Schultz on the podcast, I asked him about Gringo Poppy. And I remember his response was kind of like, oh, okay, so you're doing clickbait. And I remember kind of like, checking myself in that moment because it was kind of weird in that moment to have him calling out what I was doing, which is I was going out of my way to ask him about a viral topic in the intent of getting a clip of him talking about it. Because let's be honest, almost anything talking about Gringo Papi at the time was kind of viral. Now, Schultz didn't give me a spicy answer by any means. He just basically said, I can't remember what he said because it was so sort of generic and like intended to take the pressure off of himself so that he didn't have to actually make a statement against somebody that he fucks with. But I feel like Andrew's kind of like mischaracterizing it because out of the full like 2+ hour long interview that we did, I think that that's the only question that I asked that was, evidently being asked because there was a clip that I was clearly going to cut out of it. Now, I think when you look at the stand-up comedy world versus the hip-hop world, I feel like a lot of people who watch hip-hop interviews are probably listening to what Andrew just said right there, and they're confused because in the hip-hop world, think about all the big interview platforms. You have somebody like Vlad who's literally built his entire business off being able to ask the really spicy questions and having no shame about asking shit like that. You have somebody like Academics who I have heard him many times admit to the fact that when he is doing an interview, he will gladly take the devil's advocate side in order to get the content out of you that he wants, meaning that he will gladly take on an opinion that is not really his in order to get you to defend your position. When you look at all the other platforms, whether it's Say Cheese or Cam Capone or whatever, it's like I feel like it's pretty common stuff between all of them. So I felt like Andrew simplifying that entire podcast, which if you go back and watch it, is a really great one. I remember it was a little bit of a source of conflict because we didn't invite T-Rell on it, but we had AD and Duno on there, so there's a lot of laughs, a lot of good vibes and everything. But I can't help but feel a little bit offended by him reducing an entire 2.5 hour great interview down to the idea of like me trying to clickbait him, especially when it's not exactly a question that's totally out of left field. I mean, you are a comedian, you are friends with Brendan Schaub, as am I. So this is not like something I'm asking you about something that you don't have familiarity with, and I get it that he didn't really want to answer that question, and he did a great job of, sort of dancing around having to make any kind of like offensive statement or anything.
He was talking spicy too, though. Like, he said like something weird, like, which I was like, you're like kind of wrong, right? Where like, and he was like that you got mad at Ak, and not because Ak came for your wife, because Ak was attacking the brand by coming at your wife. I said no, like I think that Adam married a woman because he cares about her, and he was mad that Ak was attacking her, which is why he wrote Ak, right, and check Ak for it.
Well,
like,
so I haven't watched this whole thing, but one thing that I got from it is that Andrew seems to get it when it comes to the whole plug talk thing and us doing all this crazy stuff for content and stuff. Is that he seems like he's a little bit more honest about how he views that stuff than I think some people are, because a lot of people try to create like crazy narratives about me and her doing porn and everything like that. And I feel like Andrew at least kind of got that it's a business thing, it's a marketing thing. He spent time around me and her, so I think that he understands that on a level that a lot of people don't. But I don't know, like that one thing just kind of stuck with me because I felt like what I was doing in that moment by asking a tough question that I had written out. I mean, anytime I go to do an interview, I've got 40 fucking tough questions written out. That's the whole point, is to have the most spicy shit that you could possibly have on deck, and you're not going to end up asking all of it. A lot of times when me and Remo are doing an interview and he's written questions and I wasn't super involved with the comments, then or with writing the questions, it's like a lot of times there will be questions that just feel kind of like too spicy, too inappropriate in that moment for me to actually bust it out on the guest. I didn't really feel like asking Andrew Schultz about the thing with Brendan Schaub was really that big of a deal. I almost wonder if he has some kind of feeling about the fact that the other day it's interesting that this comes out now, because the other day I interviewed Steiny a couple months ago, Steiny from the Nuck Boys, and I did see that somebody had like a whole video response reacting to me and Steiny that had like 500,000 views, basically saying that I took Steiny's side instead of Andrew Schultz. So now I'm kind of wondering, like,
comedy enforcement.
Okay, I'm thinking like, is Andrew Schultz perhaps seeing a video like that, or at least like, you know, maybe you even watched the full thing of me talking to Steiny about it, and maybe he's feeling like, oh, Adam's not really my friend because Adam in this case decided to take Steiny's side. And actually, once I watched that comedy enforcement video you're talking about, I kind of like understood the other side of it more.
Okay.
But either way, I was a little bit I thought that was interesting.
But though, at least academics and had your back though.
About what? About that question in particular? Because I didn't see this whole thing.
Yeah, well, that and then the prior question as well. You feel me? Right?
Right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. You know, listen. I think that is a great podcast. I don't know, like y'all, like you do know him, right? Like I watched it. It was all laughs for like 2 straight hours. So I don't understand how it went from all laughs to him feeling away about it.
And to be fair, that clip did get like 1 million views on that one clip, which
with
typically a No Jumper clip does not get 1 million views. But then also, he didn't mention this, and this is like a little bit of a different situation. But there was another clip where he basically broke down how Joe Rogan had to spend a shitload of money in order to appear on Flagrant 2, which makes sense because Joe Rogan, he's flying private. He's, you know, chartering whatever kind of vehicle he has to get in order to get to the middle of Manhattan to do Andrew's show, everything like that. And then we ended up titling it like, I forget, like how much Joe Rogan had to spend to get on Flagrant 2.
So,
like, which is, it's kind of misleading because he spent the money on the travel and the transportation and the fact that he could have been doing other things with his time is a little bit of a spicy title. But that other clip got like 2 million views. So it clearly worked. Although I can kind of understand how, you know, Andrew Schultz might have felt some kind of way about us mixing it up a little bit there.
No, I could tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah, look, Andrew Schultz says it cost Joe Rogan $50K to appear on Flagrant. Technically true, but also could definitely have been viewed a different way if you really.
Who's doing our thumbnails at this time?
He must have,
you don't like that? I like that.
So he was mad that you put out a clip of him speaking on another person negatively.
So there's another comedian, Brendan Schaub, who had this like really unpopular special at the time, and like me and Andrew are both friends with him. But I asked Andrew in the context of the podcast, what did you think about his special? And it had already been such a viral thing online to make fun of Brendan Schaub's special that he took me asking that as basically me being clickbaity and going out of my way to get a viral clip out of him.
1.1 stars. I told y'all. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, Andrew Schultz, all you had to do, bro, was say, you know what? I love Andrew Schultz and I love the movement he got going on. We all have bad nights. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you had to say. You didn't have to get in your feelings. You feel if you like, come on. He should know the business at this point.
Though, like it's an entire special, meaning like he filmed multiple like takes of this, and he chose this is the best.
And there were years that passed before before he dropped this one. But to me, to be fair, like all right, I would consider a question very, very clickbaity and like almost kind of inappropriate if it's something that is like genuinely not a topic of interest, but I'm trying to drag you into the muck to talk about something that you have no real reason to talk about, which I don't really consider asking about Gringo Papi that, because we both know the guy. It is a viral topic, but I just feel like it's a worthy thing to discuss. Let's say that my best friend, let's say I had a rapper sign, Lil RT is signed to me, and he just put out an album, and it's like dissed by every single platform in hip hop, like, oh my God, this is the worst fucking album of all time. And then I go on somebody's podcast and they ask me, so what'd you think of Lil RT's album? Am I going to be surprised? No, of course. I'm going to go into that interview already having thought about exactly what my response is going to be. And also, like, when I went on Flagrant 2, what do they want to talk to me about? They want to talk about plug talk. You know, like even with academics, obviously he thought about it beforehand that he had this topic that he wanted to talk about. Oh, we're gonna academics, and actually it's exactly the same thing. Andrew and academics both know me, and so they do an interview, and Andrew asks him about me and about Lena because there was something viral that me and Lena had been involved in. It's exactly the same. Brendan Schaub had a special that was viral. So when Andrew Schultz comes on the podcast, I asked Andrew Schultz about Brendan Schaub's viral podcast. I feel like it's like what I did in that instance was like the most normal thing you could possibly do as an interviewer. So it's strange to me to see him kind of framing it as if I had these evil intentions, especially since he did the right thing. And he just basically gave me kind of like a non-answer.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you how he just
go ahead.
he just showed his hypocrisy right there. So he was looking at you as, why would you ask me that question? So you don't think academics probably felt the same way when you asked him the question about Saucy Santana and him crying on his stream?
Right.
You should have went into it like, no, I'm not gonna ask him about that. He cried about it. He obviously uncomfortable about it. So why you didn't have that thought? So it don't even add up for real.
Yeah, you come on here and what do? I immediately ask you about the situation of Honeycomb Brazy. The messiest, most drama-filled situation that I could think of.
Exactly.
Because that's what you do on a podcast. You talk about the messiest shit possible. Now, it's not like if you want to tell me about something funny that happened when you brought your dog to the vet the other day, for sure, we're going to end up talking about that
We don't
too.
care about that.
And that shit is even more normal in the comedy world because a lot of shit on comedy podcasts is just them sort of kicking like funny little anecdotes about their day back and forth.
It's
Whereas
fake laughs and lie about
the
stories.
standard in hip hop podcast is like Say Cheese, Vlad, No Jumper, etc. Academics, where realistically it's about hitting people with hard hitting questions about the things that you really think people are going to want to talk about because it is so cutthroat.
It's like this. It's like even like out where we're at, because we're trying to build it up. We are the media in Texas and in Austin. Like really, we're holding it down. But the thing is, when artists come up there, they don't want you to talk about your music for all that time. They want to get to what you had beef with this person. Let's talk about this. They want the nitty gritty. Then at the very end, hey, what's your link? What you got coming out? They don't want to hear all about that other bullshit, like you said. They want the juicy shit. They want to get down to it. They want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Now
I did
the-
an interview with someone the other day who is an artist who is like an underground type artist. He's dope. He got millions of views on his shit. But realistically, there's almost nothing to talk about besides the music because he don't got no drama or whatever. But he's like pretty poppin'. We did the interview.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was like something that Remo brought through.
Yeah,
it's not even out yet. But it was a cool interview. But we talked about the music for most of the interview. And you already kind of know as an interviewer, this is gonna relegate this interview to a certain level of interest. Now it will appeal to the people who really
10,000
care
views.
about the music and shit.
Yeah.
But
10,000 views.
most street rappers or people who are kind of in the type of shit that we typically cover, realistically, when it comes down to it, if they do an interview, they kind of, and that's the crazy shit that people will tell me, I don't want to talk about any street shit. I don't want to talk about any drama. I don't want to talk about any beef.
Then why you
And
here?
sometimes I'll say like, yeah, I'm kind of cool then. Like, I feel like the interview is like probably not going to be that good if I can't just ask about everything. And then they'll be like, no, it's cool. Yeah, ask me about that. You know?
Yeah, right. No, right. So like, and he accused you of having like the title for the videos already planned out, and then you put like, and then you act like the question like with
I
the
get it
title
now.
and in the question.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
Now is that true? Meaning like, okay,
But I can write the title however the fuck I want. It don't matter if the question I asked was
Yeah.
exactly that.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
think about how I view myself. I kind of view doing interviews in light of Vlad because I consider Vlad to have a different style than me. Vlad is very like analytical. He asked this very specific question to get a clip, right?
Yeah.
When I think about my style of podcasting, I think of my shit as being more laid back, chill, talk about whatever.
Yeah.
But then at certain points, boom, I'm gonna hit you with a real tough question or a real headline grabbing question. So I compare myself to somebody like Vlad, and in that case, I see myself as being like a 2 on this fucking scale.
Of course.
And I see Vlad as being up there at the top of it, which I think makes him a very good interviewer. But from Andrew's perspective, in the comedy world, I think the standards are a little different. So I could see how he might have perceived that a little bit differently. I'm gonna hit him up about this, but I also wanted to talk about it on camera just so he said something publicly, so I wanted to get my thoughts out
why
there.
is Houston, Texas calling me? The fuck?
Why
Plus,
is
that's
Houston-
I'm so. How long you said? Almost 2 years ago. How was that even on your mind still? I would have got over that like the next week.
Yeah.
I would have been
No,
got over that.
I hadn't
last
thought about
June.
it since, I'm pretty sure.
And comedians are normally, they get sensitive about the work at times, but they should have thick skin because they get bombed all the time. Like,
But y'all clown people for a living.
Yeah,
y'all
y'all
talk
should
about
be-
people for a living. Like how you? Oh,
Andrew
no.
has been cutthroat though, like the last, like I say, like 6 months of, like, he's been unfiltered and really like telling how it is. You feel me? Maybe it's because like and he feels like now he's in a position to where like he doesn't really have to smooth up to nobody now, right?
Well, and to be fair too, like he's had a bunch of episodes of his podcast that I wasn't on where my name is the first thing in the title. Adam 22, a cuck.
Damn.
There's another one too.
Dang, he held that grape on you and wiping you like that off of that. Dang, he going off
I
of
mean,
that
I don't-
little situation.
I am very,
Damn.
very accepting
He
of
pulled
this.
out the cuck word.
It just doesn't like matter to me at all because it's like, you know, me and her go out of our way to do shit that is messy publicly, and then we deal with it and we get attention from it. So like, you know, if somebody like him making a video about it, I don't take any offense to that at all. I don't mind, not one bit.
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird to realize that he took that a bit personally, or that he made like a sort of overall judgment of my character based on what, from my perspective, is really like one question.
Wait though. So look, and it was a huge Twitter word today. So like we follow an Andrew shows, but then we don't follow Myron.
You guys know about Myron from Fresh and
Fresh
Fit?
and Fit.
Okay.
I'm on everything.
Yo, these two, bruh. These two were beefing early this morning and on Twitter. Yeah, bro.
Well, no, this was
Random
yesterday.
beef.
Oh yeah.
I really wanted to know what it was about because when I'm seeing them speak on Fresh and Fit, I'm like, yo, they throwing a lot of hate at them
So,
right now.
yeah, I can give you a
What
little
they
bit of
got
the
going
history.
on?
Is that Andrew Schultz had Myron on Flagrant probably almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the interview, by all accounts, I haven't seen the full thing, but it was like very, very heated where
Hostile.
basically like they were getting on Myron and Fresh's ass about the way that they talk about women and stuff. They were defending themselves. And I guess Andrew Schultz went to him after the fact and said, hey, if you guys don't want us to put this out, then we won't put it out. And that was the other thing that I kind of resent, is that he was acting like I would never take something out of a podcast. I take shit out of podcasts all the time. And I really resent it when people sit down with me and will have a fucking conversation with me and then ask me after the fact, like, hey, this one really good part, could you take that out? Because Andrew didn't ask me to take that Brendan Schaub shit out. If he had asked me that, if he had said, hey, like that thing about Brendan Schaub, like me and Brendan are good friends, I don't really want that in it.
I know
I wanna
that
take
kind
it
of
out.
makes it
Why'd
weird.
you say it then?
That doesn't mean that much to me. Yeah. He could have asked me that, but he didn't ask me that. That never happened. If that happened, then I would have for sure taken it out because the relationship overall is more valuable than one clip. Now, granted, that one clip did real well, but it's like it's not that big a deal.
Of course, yeah, right. No, look, right. So for this is again so Andrew actually told Myron and Fresh, hey, bro, like I don't want to drop like this interview, like come back and let's do a second one.
No,
right?
but they said we wanted to
Yeah.
drop it, yeah. And so I didn't see exactly what they said, but yesterday during the academics podcast, he must have said something because Myron
He
said
was roasting them all podcasts.
Andrew Schultz and Akash Singh are some of the biggest snakes on YouTube. Fuck them and their whole team at Flagrant. I like how he took aim at the team as well, so even the editors can get it.
I
And
was with him too.
so Andrew Schultz's response was, and it's kind of weird because I feel like Andrew was like kind of playing it like he fucked with Myron, even though to
Nah,
my
man.
eyes, you could tell that he really didn't fuck with him. I didn't see what he said in the academics thing.
Oh,
But
okay.
when I saw like the way he talked about him after that initial Flagrant episode with Fresh and Fit, it was super obvious that he don't fuck with that he didn't fuck with him, but he was keeping it all cool and everything. So Andrew's response was, Myron, you are a sensitive, talentless, bottom-feeding grifter. Your life's work is renting women and regurgitating other people's talking points. Your arms are not developed enough for the shirts you wear, and your co-host is pimping you. Merry Christmas.
Talking about Fresh.
Now,
Why does he think that Fresh is pimping Myron? Because
And here's why, though.
Fresh allegedly owns the channel?
well, no, Myron.
Some girl told me that before,
No.
and I never really knew what to think of it.
No, Myron owns it, right?
Okay.
I thought they co-owned that mug.
No,
That's
right?
what it seems like, right?
No,
So they don't 50-50
Myron had a
that?
channel called Fit Plug.
No, yeah, he got the
and turn Fit Plug into Fresh and Fit. And so here's the narrative between like Fresh and Myron is folks believe like Andrew Schultz and Destiny that Fresh has nothing to offer. So Fresh is pretty much there, not saying nothing in all podcasts, and Myron does in all the work, but Fresh gets halves.
I like Fresh, but Fresh does talk probably like 10% as much as Myron does on
Right,
that
you
show,
feel me, right? But though, like during this
Fresh
podcast,
be
though,
acting like a goofy.
right? And
You DM
was-
100 goes.
Right, no, right? And he was clowning them the whole podcast for receiving donations to pay their bills.
Andrew was clowning that.
Yeah.
Hey,
He was like-
nothing wrong with a super chat.
Exactly.
nothing
You
wrong
gonna
with
stop
Anybody
the
want to send
podcast
a
and
super
say-
chat? We're happy to accept
Bro, they
it.
was making 50 bands a month. Are
Yeah,
you crazy,
No, it was,
bro?
it was some
Yeah.
crazy, yeah, and that's after the 50, the half that they take from your ass. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
let me
Because
tell
you'll
you-
get hit with a
look.
200. You like, oh, that's 100.
Look, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this. See, when people you hating, bro, you mad because your fans will not invest into you and like you as much as they fans will invest into them and like them, bro. That's all it is, man.
Nah,
But
like,
Andrew
this
has
is
a big
bigger, bro.
Andrew has
Yeah.
a huge audience. He does like 1 million views on average per podcast. Where I would say that Fresh and Fit probably does like 100, maybe 200,000 on average. So Flagrant is fucking huge, and they have a lot of sponsors and shit. So to them, a $5 donation or whatever, realistically. But then they also have a Patreon.
No, hold on.
So-
It
so-
don't be $5 donations though. It be 100, 200,
On
300.
oh yeah, you're right.
500.
Because
Oh,
people want
yeah.
their messages read. Yeah.
You didn't see when they got their channel
Yeah.
demonetized. They showed they was always in the top 5-10,
Yeah,
top 5 I think forever on
Right.
the super chat. So crazy.
Yeah,
Even
man.
#1 a lot of the time.
I believe it. But what do you think of Andrew Schultz's analysis? Let's go back to the tweet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny to realize that this is how strongly Andrew felt about it.
He knows about everything now, though. He knows who like Crip Mag was.
He definitely spot on about everything he said in that right there.
But when I met, or not when I met, but like a while back, like when I went on Flagrant 2, I realized that Andrew knew all about all of the other hosts on No Jumper. And I was kind of shocked because I was just thinking, like, you're a comedy guy.
He watched everything.
I've known him for a long time. Me and Andrew Schultz did our first podcast together probably like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, some shit like that.
Oh, he was grinding.
Which is pretty wild because it's like, it's not very often that you get to see somebody who you're cool with basically like reach a completely different level in their career where he's just like 1,000,000 times more popular
Do you think
right now than he was back then.
You think Charlamagne's the reason why though? Because when they
Hell
started
no.
linking up
He passed
in the
Charlamagne.
day, well, I'm just saying
think-
though, the started up that transition.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Charlamagne definitely helped Andrew get where he's going, and the reason why we, as like hip hop fans, are even having a conversation about him is in large part because us seeing Andrew Schultz contextualized against Charlamagne for all those years allows us to view him as somebody that we're interested in, even without him really being like invested in hip hop, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, Andrew Schultz. Yeah, he's way bigger than Charlamagne. I mean, his
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
does way crazier numbers than The Breakfast Club. I know, like, Charlamagne kind of holds on to this idea that The Breakfast Club is this huge thing, and there were even viral clips of him talking about how The Breakfast Club is bigger than Joe Rogan
Oh, they
at a
nah,
certain
that's
point,
insane.
which was like, whoa, bro, you got to pull your head out of the sand because, like, Joe Rogan's shit's like 50 times bigger than Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
But I would say Flagrant is way bigger than Breakfast Club, too. Charlamagne might not see it because he's, like, kind of got his head dug down into hip-hop, but Flagrant is fucking gigantic.
You know what's crazy, right? And I
And Andrew's
realized-
solo career too, because
Of course.
he does the biggest venues and he does
course.
Brilliant Idiots, and Brilliant Idiots does cool, but it doesn't do anything like
It's kind of
Flagrant.
the same thing with Kai
Facts.
Cenat. Kai Cenat in AMP, he necessarily wasn't the top dude there. You had Duke Dennis, you had these other guys, Agent and all that, but now Kai Cenat
He's
just
passed.
he just passed all of them. He was really just a goofy guy in the background doing just goofy stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Kai start pop, I'm like, this man now he got Nicki Minaj on his. That's just crazy.
Staring right at her
Comedy
booty.
stuff though actually does better. Like for example, right? There's this again, the comedy enforcement guy, right?
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Right. Listen, like there's him, and there's these other like small channels like who do like the brand like the Brett Kushner, the like Brandon Schaub,
Right.
the Tom Segura, and these small channels with like 20,000 subs, they all do 100,000+ views per video talking about these comedy dudes. Cause now like it's a real like small niche now.
But Bert is a
Yeah.
good example because Bert is lit as a comedian,
Yeah, Bert
goes
like
on
knows
all
that.
the comedy podcasts, but then meanwhile, he doesn't really go on hip hop podcasts. If he does, it's not like people really give a shit that much. And it's like, meanwhile, Andrew Schultz is able to do a 4-hour interview with academics, and it makes sense. And it's not like he's even really like, he's not having a lot of rappers come on Flagrant. He
course.
might have had a handful, but it's like, you know, he's
ain't
able to
like
make
Dio.
sense. And that's
Bobby Lee
actually,
right now, too.
that's the whole argument that people put out against people like a Post Malone, who Post Malone starts out kind of like hip hop adjacent, builds up this whole career. Now he makes a totally different type of music, but it still somehow feels more acceptable for a hip hop fan to listen to Post Malone because he sort of like came up in the game, at least like repping hip hop culture to a certain extent, in a lot of people's minds to a laughable extent, because he was basically putting on this fucking caricature with the way that he came out with the White Iverson shit. But I mean, I feel like as a comedian / a comedy podcaster, it's all about like how many different segments of society that you can get to pay attention to you. That's the reason why Drake is the biggest fucking artist in the world, is because the rap fans, the pop fans, the R&B fans, and just normies will
fuck with
all fuck with him. And so meanwhile, Lil Baby is never going to be able to put up numbers that are even close to Drake because he
Yeah.
appeals to one segment of that audience, you know?
Yeah, right. And then not, and that's why like I kind of like give like Bobby Lee credit, right? Because he kind of did what Andrew Schultz did, but in like a whole different thing, right? So Bobby Lee is like is popular and is kind of he's relevant with niggas because of his movies, right? So like you know
It's like Theo Vaughn.
yeah, right, right, like so like bro, like yeah, bet.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn, he doing his thing.
Yes, right, bro. Like those two are huge with like black folks because like we just know Bobby Lee as a hilarious like right like Asian dude.
He was
right?
on Mad
Yeah.
TV, so that was hood. I mean,
But let's just say hypothetically that Theo Vaughn had for the last 6 years been doing a podcast with Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Then that would be like comparable to the Charlamagne Andrew Schultz thing, where it's like
Yeah.
he constantly was having somebody sort of like make him relevant within hip hop. Hip hop's a big audience. It would be the same thing as like if I was a gamer,
Yeah.
if I was like a real deal gamer, I played Fortnite every night,
Yeah.
and all these dudes in FaZe and shit were my best buddies and shit. I would probably be significantly bigger because gaming is a huge fucking community. And as an
have, though, 'cause you-
influencer, yeah, I could have, honestly. I feel like I might just have to switch from poker to GTA 6 so I could try to stay relevant. But, you know, it's like that's kind of what the game is about is why is Taylor Swift the biggest fucking artist in the world? Because she went from country to pop to indie rock to like she's covered all these genres, and all those fans that she made when
Fucking
she was a
Ice Spice
country
now?
star have followed along. Yeah, and she don't even got a meat ride. Like, you know, she don't got to like dip and dabble into like hip hop that much. She'll do like a single
Yeah,
Ice Spice
Ice Spice,
feature and kind of get herself into that. But she's too big. She's at risk of if she plays in
yeah,
too
she's
many
massive now.
sandboxes, then she's gonna get fucking canceled, you know?
No,
Yeah.
what's kind of crazy, right, is that she's at a point right now where, like, for example, like, if I would have told you, like, 10 years ago, yo, she's bigger than Michael Jackson ever was, you would say, what the fuck, no. Now we're at a point where this little white girl that we're having a conversation
Stop
of
playing, bro.
I don't think
who's
anybody
bigger,
gonna touch
Michael
Mike.
Jackson or Taylor Swift. And I'll be real.
Mike. People
It
was
ain't
dying.
close, yo.
People
It ain't
was-
close, my nigga. Bro, Taylor Swift is bigger than Mike. I'm
Nah.
telling you, bro.
Nah, can't do that.
Listen.
She's 10 times bigger than Beyonce.
We ain't
by
gonna
far.
do- Yeah, bigger than Beyonce. But Mike
That's
is,
big of you to admit that as a Texan.
Mike is here. Like nobody
though?
touching Mike. Cause people was
Flacco.
dying. People was he sold just off one album at the time before he died. It was like 75
million.
Okay.
One album.
Okay.
75
33
million. It's like more
And
than
like
that.
41 like top 100 hits, while like Drake has like 300 right now.
Okay.
Because they get you.
Let's
'cause
not
people
do
get
that.
the stream- People had to buy them
Drake-
records
Look,
at the
Drake
store.
is
Yeah.
going against Ice Spice and Sexy Red. Okay.
Okay.
Michael
Mike went
Jackson
against
was going
Prince,
against
Beatles, Madonna.
the legends. Okay. Drake ain't going against no legends for number one. The legends don't even drop music. They
Wait.
don't even want to make music
Wait,
no more.
is Taylor Swift is going against Drake, is going against Kendrick, Bad Bunny, bro.
But the Beatles,
What?
and freaking
Post Malone.
Madonna and all that, that's just a whole
Yeah.
nother Prince. It hit
What?
different. Shout out to
No,
J
wait,
Bay.
wait, wait. No, bro, listen. In 2023, right? I believe that we have a more diverse, bigger group of artists than like for example, like Prince. Prince was cool, but we sort of like overinflate how big these guys were based on how much they mean to us. Meaning, Prince don't got like a bunch of top 100 hits, top 10 hits, right? Bro, right? So look, Michael Jackson has what? I think like 11 like number one hits. Drake just passed them.
Well, because they got the music is
for
more.
film, yeah, right.
It used to sit longer in the day to where now people like the digestion. It's like, no, you got to drop 6. Look at YoungBoy.
Sure.
YoungBoy dropping every quarter. He got 4 albums in a year. That was unheard of in the day.
It's also hard to compare metrics when things have changed so much because when you think about Taylor Swift's tours, I feel like that's almost like the thing to compare because people still go to concerts. Granted, people don't go to concerts anywhere near the level that they used to and shit. But I mean, obviously, album sales have completely changed. People consume music in a totally different way. But yeah, all right. I got to go do plug talk. I don't know if you guys plan on keep talking or what.
No, yeah.
No,
well,
we done, man. It's 12:10.
All right. So thank you to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to the Pop Austin Media crowd for coming through. They're going to be on here tomorrow too, right?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Sirski.
And yeah, they offered a lot of very interesting information
Sure.
about
Yeah, man.
the Texas
We
scene
got a
and
lot
shit.
of
That was a
topics.
good time.
We got to really cover the bean and grits tomorrow. Though.
Nah,
we
yeah,
missed a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
We missed Drake.
We took over
You know what I'm
and shit.
saying?
We could have just done like an actual interview too, but
Well, we kind of, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, now,
dig
right?
into all that too. All right, thank you to everybody. Please smash the like button, drop a comment, and check us out tomorrow at the same time, approximately. I'm gonna go take a shit.